Hello there, YouTube, podcast land, Facebook, Twitch, however you watching. It's your boy Josh out.
It's your boy Tay.
All right. So this is our weekly live stream show where we give our typical NFL Week 7 power rankings. And we're going to start from 5 to 1. And we're also going to mention our honorable mentions. And we also just going to talk about the hottest, the latest, pretty much. We're going to do the latest sports topic or just general topics, whatever's entertaining right now. Okay.
Yep.
All right. So I want to let Tay go first. We're going to start with number 5. So
All
who
right,
do you
my number
have at
5 team.
number
All
5
right,
is
my
what?
number 5 team. My number 5 team will be the Baltimore Ravens.
Oh, okay. You still in my shine right now. That's why I had at number 5, the Ravens. We was matching. I had them at 5, bro.
All right, cool. Number 4 for me, the number 4 team will be the Kansas City Chiefs.
Ooh, Kansas City.
The-
Okay, I'm going to disagree with you. My number 4, I'm going to put the Titans at number 4. You sit there?
Okay,
Hello?
okay.
Are you
I
freeze
can hear
framing
you.
on me?
Number
You
3
you
for
doing
me.
a black movie right
Yeah, can you
now.
see
You
me?
doing that scratch frame. About to tell your life story how you got in this bad situation. You freezing right now, bro. Can you hear me?
For real?
Yeah, a
Yeah,
little
can
bit.
you hear
But you
me?
okay? You okay? You okay? So who do you? So
All
you had the Chiefs
right,
at number 4. I had the Titans at number 4.
all right. I had the Titans at number 3.
Ooh, okay. Number 4. Okay. My number 4. My number 3. I'm gonna go with the Steelers at number 3.
Mm,
I'm gonna go with the
interesting.
Steelers. I'm rising to the Steelers. The Steelers, they was number 4 on my list, so I'm gonna go. They still undefeated, so I'm gonna give them one bracket up because
Okay.
one team got kicked out of my top 5.
Yeah. Number 3 for me will be the Seattle Seahawks.
Okay. Number 3. Wow. Okay. Ooh. Okay. Well, based off number 3, my number 2 team, I'm just gonna put the Chiefs at number 2.
Okay. Hmm.
Just based off from the previous week. Because they won,
Okay.
the Packers lost. So last week I dropped them to 2, but I don't think they number 1 right now. I really want to put them at number 1, but it's teams that got like still undefeated. So then Le'Veon
Okay.
didn't make it any better. The situation any better. So you have
Yeah.
your number 2.
My number 2 will be, oddly enough, well, my number 2 was going to be, oh man, I
Go
have
ahead,
so
hot
much heat
take.
for this.
Hot take, take. Go ahead. You
Even
about to say hot take. I
yeah,
know you about to say hot take. Just go ahead and go with your hot take.
oh
Hot take,
god,
take. Go ahead. That's your new nickname. New nickname alert.
my number. Even this team is not proven. It's not proven. I'm just going off of this week because of how they played. I'm going with the Chicago Bears.
Ooh, I can't believe you said that hot take right there. Number 1. Yeah, that's a hot take right there. No, I'm showing the Bears some love. I know they're getting disrespected in these
Yeah,
Twitter streets, these social media,
yeah.
these in the sports world. I want to show them some love. I want to put them more in my honorable mentions.
I'm
But my
mentioning.
number 1 team, I'm gonna just have to, even though I don't think they're the best team, just based off the work, I'm gonna put Seattle at number 1.
I had Pittsburgh number 1.
Pittsburgh at number 1.
Yeah, I had Pittsburgh number 1.
Pittsburgh is a better balanced team
Yeah.
with the defense,
So
offense. Seattle, just because Seattle record,
yeah, and
they 5-0.
before
So you can't really they 5-0, bro.
yeah, you know, but yeah. So we're gonna do honorable mentions.
Yep, we about to do some honorable mentions.
All
Who
right.
do you have in your honorable? I'll let you go first. We go one at a time.
Number one. I mean, well, one for me is gonna be Arizona Cardinals.
The Cardinals? Okay. Even though they got their butt whoop, I want to say the Packers is outside looking in. They still in the top 10. They got their ass whooped by the Tampa Bay. Got embarrassed in these streets.
Yeah. Yeah, I was gonna say Green Bay. Maybe the last team we can name is going to be the Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
Oh, don't sleep on Bills Mafia. Tampa Bay. You talking about Tampa Bay? Get it correct. Tampa Bay. As they say in these streets. Tampa Bay.
Yeah. Yeah. Only reason why I didn't put the Bills in this one because they lost 2 straight. I mean, even though the competition was good, they lost 2 straight though. Like,
really, but the Bills, even though they lost 2 straight, they still 4-2. They still a top 10 team.
Yeah. No, they still a top 10. Just not in the high top 10. Like mid top 10. You know what I'm saying? So yeah.
Yeah.
So speaking of Tampa Bay, breaking news just happened literally like a few hours ago that our good old friend Antonio Brown signed a 1-year deal.
What, Tampa Bay, man? They cheating out in these streets, man. They trying. I don't care what you think. They cheat, man. They cheating in these streets, man. They playing chess, not checkers. So, quick question. You think that was a good move, bad move? What you think? Good move, bad move? What you think?
All I can say is Tom Brady convinced another GM to sign Antonio Brown. It's a good move. Like I said, because you still get one of the best receivers. Like on his couch, still one of the best receivers in the league. And on top of that, only thing about it is some of the, like, I guess the young guys or some of the guys that they was developing now is going to lose that spot because Antonio Brown's there. So I think it was like Sean Miller or somebody. He probably won't see the field now. They still got the running game, so it's like they still all they did is add more to the arsenal. That's all they did, add more to the arsenal. So
yeah,
now they got that slot.
Yeah, Tampa looking like they the best
slot receiver.
They might be the best well-rounded team. We was having this conversation. Tampa Bay, aka Tampa Bay, looking like they the best well-rounded team. Them and the Rams, I say, in the NFC.
Yeah. Yeah.
Ooh, they might be favored. They might be favored to win it. Saints, don't sleep on the Saints. The Saints still in the mix too.
Yeah. There's still a lot of teams. I mean, there's still some teams out there, but if you're talking about like offense,
we got a lot of teams like the NFC least. Yeah, a lot of teams like the NFC least. They not in it, bro. They're not doing it.
No. I'm just saying those are two. Those are the two. So, the Rams and Tampa probably well balanced teams.
Yeah,
like they got everything.
Well,
special teams,
I would say right now, Tampa Bay is looking like the Super Bowl favorites right now. Them in Seattle, probably at the NFC.
Yeah.
When you say, even though I don't think Seattle defense is good enough. I only put them number 1 in my power ranking because of their record, based off the work they did so far. Not saying they're the best team in the league. I would say Tampa Bay is one of the probably top 5 best team in the league. I would say.
Yeah.
You can make an argument when you want to.
Top 5.
I'll put them somewhere in the top 5 easily. Who's the Super Bowl favorite? Vegas. Chiefs, probably the Chiefs, number 1. Chiefs and Ravens.
Yeah, overall,
I think it's Chiefs and Ravens.
Overall, it's probably gonna be the Chiefs. Overall.
Yeah.
Is anybody else AFC you can think about? I think that's the only 2 real.
AFC, I'm trying to think of who's good.
Kansas City though. Definitely.
Kansas City is probably the leading. Don't sleep on the Steelers. And I'm trying to think of Bills Mafia. I'm still gonna show them some love. They still a top 10 team in the league. Oh, who else? Yeah. New England, they not doing too good right now.
Nah, I think people starting to figure out you just stop the run pretty much. Cam gonna have to show he can throw again for them to be on defense. So That's the only way that New England could like make their adjustments. It's probably gonna have to be like a 50-50 playbook type of thing.
Okay. All right. So I think the AB signing is good. I'm not gonna discount it and say it wasn't good.
Mhm.
So, because I think AB is probably gonna do all right, man.
Yeah, like I said,
I
now,
think he's
now
gonna do
Tampa
it.
Bay.
Oh, go ahead. Sorry about that. Go ahead.
No, you good, you good. No, I was just saying, like, just why I was like repeating myself over on it. I just think they just got that slot receiver, that explosive slot receiver they got now. It's so happy to be one of the best receivers. It's like, you know what I'm saying? So they got their three. They got their three-headed monster now. It's just let's see if I don't think AB is gonna be a problem, but we gotta see what's gonna be is it going to be any conflicts with it? You know what I'm saying? Because we seen, we already seen this before, like with some receivers, especially when they got used to a certain way before certain people went into locker rooms and stuff like that. So we'll see. I don't see no egos hitting the door, say, but we never know. But I don't think Tampa's that team that's going to have egos hit the door. So I think it's a
Yeah,
good fit though. It's definitely a great fit.
I think this is a
Yeah.
plan all off season, bro. Tampa Bay,
I think so.
Tom
I ain't
Brady
gonna lie to you.
liking AB picks and AB liking Tom Brady. That was cold messaging, man. You gotta stay woke. You gotta stay woke in these streets, man.
Yeah, he was also working out with Lamar Jackson, and I think he was working with Haskins and like a few other quarterbacks. So
I thought he
we'll
was going
see.
to sign
We'll
with
see.
Seattle. Because remember earlier this week they was talking about Seattle was thinking about signing him, the Seahawks.
Yeah,
Yeah, I thought he was probably.
Yeah,
Then Tampa
but then
Bay
I
said,
think they got. I think. Yeah,
"You said what?
because I thought that they were Seattle was trying to get Josh Gordon to come back. I'm from understanding.
No, they might be. That's a guy who had like multiple chances
So
in the NFL." Okay, so we're gonna lead off there. My first reaction was,
yeah,
"Wow,
hell
Tampa
yeah, he had
Bay."
multiple chances.
That was that was that was my first. That's my first example. I was like, "Oh man, they cheating out in these streets, man." Tampa Bay, they trying to get to that Super Bowl. Tom Brady first year, they
I ain't
trying to
gonna
get to
lie.
that Super Bowl.
My first
What you
reaction was
say?
like, I am not surprised. That's what I said. I am not.
Yeah,
I said my
I
first
saw
reaction was, I
it
am not
coming. I was
surprised.
like, because at first, at the beginning, he was like, "Yeah, we have no interest in signing AB." Now look at him, lies. Don't ever believe anything a
Yep.
general manager or coach say.
Oh, I learned that. I learned that from basketball alone. You don't trust the GM.
Yeah, man. You don't trust
If
them,
you a star
especially
player,
when it comes to free agency and the draft.
because
Never
if you a
trust the
star,
GM. They gonna lie they butt off.
yeah, especially if you're a star player. Yep. Yeah,
Okay,
especially when
so
you're a star player, because we saw that with
yeah.
DeRozan, like DeMar DeRozan, whoever guys. They was like, oh no, you ain't gonna get it. Sure enough, 2 hours later. Oh yeah, man. Yeah, we sending you to San Antonio.
Oh yeah. Pack your bags. You're going to Texas, nigga.
Yeah, man.
All right, so we're gonna segue into another weekly topic. It's called "To Panic or Not to Panic." So we're gonna name bottom shelf teams that's struggling right now. Is it panic time for the fan base and the front office, or we're gonna name about 5 teams, about 4 or 5 teams. So our first panic, we gotta talk about the Cowboys. They 2-4 and got destroyed Monday Night Football by the Arizona Cardinals.
Yep.
Is it time to panic? And Cowboy Nation.
Yeah. I'm gonna say yes.
I'm gonna say yes. It is panic time. What this proved to me that Dak is more valuable than what we thought.
Exactly. I was just about to say that. Exactly. Exactly.
Tell Jerry Jones to pay that man.
Yep.
Depending on how he come back. We don't know how he's gonna come back from his injury. So now, right now, they're gonna franchise tag him. But the Cowboys, I think, because I believe they got the worst defense in the league, if I'm not mistaken.
No, it's still the Jets. I think they're like top. They at the bottom 4 though.
I think it's, bro. I'm serious. I think it's the Cowboys. Cowboys like 31, 30th at least.
Oh wow. The
Cowboys is pretty bad, bro. Defensively, I'm not gonna say they're the worst, but they in the bottom 5, bottom
I'm about to
quartile.
say.
Yeah, of that.
Yeah.
Is it time to fire Mike McCarthy?
I wouldn't go that far. Mike Nolan, yes.
Oh yeah, man. You heard the insider reports that a lot of players are not happy with Mike McCarthy.
Rightfully so. I
figured that was gonna happen because Dallas is a lot of pressure. You a coach at Cowboys, bro. They was talking about trying to. I heard fans wanted to fire him after the first game. They lost to the Rams.
Yeah, hey, bro. Once you in the state of Texas and you are the head coach of any Texas football team, if you don't even be if you don't be undefeated or at least have 1 or 2 losses on that team, they want you fired off the break. It's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. You're gonna have to.
I don't think Mike McCarthy get a pass this year because Dak went down.
Yeah, but Mike Nolan.
Yeah,
gone.
Mike. He gone. Oh, he's gone.
Yeah, man.
He's gone.
I think Kellen Moore might be out the way too. Like they might.
Yeah, bro. It's about to be some firing going on. They're not gonna fire Mike McCarthy. It's first year.
Exactly. So,
I started with the Cowboys, and another team we're gonna talk about. Let's talk about these New York Jets, Jets, who's pretty much tanking for Trevor.
Yeah, pretty much.
They not even hiding that they taking for Trevor.
You know the Jets tank job is like how the Philadelphia 76ers were when they was getting Joel Embiid and like Ben Simmons. You just knew they were just tanking.
Oh, so they doing the football version of trust the process? Is that what they're doing?
Yeah, pretty much. Pretty much. Because I'm still trying to figure out why Adam Geis still got a job, bro. If that was anybody else, he'd been gone already.
What we talked about is they might not fire him, bro. This might have been a tank job from the offseason.
Yeah, and just fire him in the
offseason. It might have been they was planning it like, yeah, we not gonna make the playoffs this year, so we might as well tank.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. I was thinking, I'm thinking that was probably the whole plan, but they still got fired that dude.
Nah, they doing a fire sale. You heard they trading like they top defensive players.
Yeah, but the only thing is they not listening for offers for Sam Darnold. That's the thing. That's the crazy thing about it.
Delonte, nobody touching Sam Darnold. Nobody touching him. What do you think you can get for him? A 5th round, 6th round, 7th round best?
I probably
say cash, maybe.
I probably say a 6 and maybe cash. Maybe, and that's a big ass maybe.
Man, you get like I don't think you getting higher than the 6th round pick because he haven't been playing too good. But if he looked like he had some potential, you might could have got a first and second round out of him.
Yeah, and also depends on for real. What are the Jets looking for? If they just trying to get rid of him just because they trying to get Trevor Lawrence, they will take that 6 and just be like, all right, whatever. Pretty much.
But what would be the goal? Because I don't think Trevor Lawrence can save that team. Question. I'm going to ask you a curveball question. Hey, Tay, you freezing on me. Hello?
Hell no.
All right, bro. Hey, you freezing on me, man. You hear me? Yeah. Hold on 1 second, everyone. Can you? Yeah, you was freezing on me.
Hold on, bro.
You okay now?
Can you hear me? Because I'm about to change my whole setup.
Yeah, what you going to change? Sorry, everybody. We got some technical difficulties, Delonte on dial-up internet.
Negro, please.
I can hear the AOL, you got mail as soon as you log in.
That's what really, please. Really?
Just jokes, bro.
Yeah, hold on right quick.
Yeah.
Make my change. Yeah. Yeah, because I do not trust this joint right now.
Yeah, you was freeze framing. You was playing freeze tag on this live stream. That's what you was doing.
It was not
That's
on
what you
purpose.
was doing. You
Hold on, right quick.
all right? You good
All right.
now?
Yeah, can you hear me now? Can you hear me better?
Can you turn your volume up a little?
Yeah, I got you.
All right.
All right. So yeah.
So I'm sorry about that. I'm gonna throw you a curveball question. Should
All right.
Trevor Lawrence hit an Eli Manning and John Elway? I don't want to go to the Jets.
Yes, and no hesitation.
With no hesitation.
With no hesitation. Yes,
Yeah,
he should easily.
for some reason, the Jets and the Browns is where great college quarterbacks go to die career wise. For
Yes,
some reason, I don't know.
and
Those two organizations, I have no idea why.
yeah, cause yeah, they got it, man. Yeah, I think I would pull the Eli, Elway, freaking whoever else that didn't want to be the first overall pick. I would definitely do that. I wouldn't even think twice about it. Straight up.
Yeah. Okay. I think the Jets is probably gonna try to stack up a whole bunch of draft picks, probably trade anybody who got valuables, try to rebuild that team. I think this is a tank job. One of the biggest tank jobs is pretty much obvious that they tanking. They're not even trying not to tank.
Yeah, like that's the
But
thing. It's like
Sam Donald is injured though. He is injured. I think he hurt like his shoulder, something in the shoulder.
yeah, that was back when I think they was playing the Giants, I believe, or some.
Yeah.
I think so, but I mean, but at this point, like if you're doing a fire sale, the first person you usually try to trade is the like that your first round pick of that year or of or of that of that selection of that GM of that coach, like all that goes into consideration, considerations of that. You know what I'm saying? So,
Mhm.
um, I don't think he's gonna get traded overall. I think he won't get traded this season, but I think the
Mhm.
off season going into the draft, maybe he will probably get traded.
Okay. All right. So I think that's it for the Jets. Another team we're gonna talk about the Minnesota Vikings, 1-5.
Panic,
Panic. Ain't Kirk
panic.
Cousins leading the league in interceptions, if I'm not mistaken?
Yep, that's twice in his two of his 3 years, I believe he led the league in interceptions.
Ooh, okay. I think the Kirk Cousins experiment might be over. I'm not gonna blame it all on him because they had a bunch of injuries, but he's not playing up to that contract.
No, hell no, not even close.
No, no, not
Not
even
not
close.
not not for no 32 million. Hell no, he ain't worth it.
Yeah, but we said that on the old podcast when he got signed. Said Kirk Cousins is okay, but he ain't worth that kind of money. It was just the timing of the market.
Yep, time in the market, salary cap, all that. But like what the year that he didn't turn the ball over the most is when they made it to like what the second round, I believe.
Yeah. Well, they at
But
least
now,
got to the second round. They couldn't beat the 49ers, though, bro. I give them
yeah,
credit. They won a playoff game.
yeah. But I'm saying like as far as like him not turning the ball over, that was like the last time that he had when he didn't have double digits. I think he might have, but it was like at 10. But he ain't had double digit turnovers, interceptions, and all that. Like he wasn't fumbling as much and all that. And they went to the second round. So it's like I don't know if it's just him or is it the fact that that offensive coach is not there no more. But we already seen Kirk Cousins do this before, so it's not looking good for him because his payday coming up. So you know what I'm saying?
Ooh, when is that contract up?
I think it's this year.
Ooh, you think it's
I
this year?
I think his contract's up is
is up this year.
Oh yeah, they definitely drafting one of those three quarterbacks. Probably if they'll get Trevor Lawrence, they can get Fields from Ohio State. And what's the other guy from North Dakota State that's supposed to be pretty good too?
Oh, Lance. I think it's Trey Lance. I think it is.
Yeah. Those are the top three quarterback prospects this year coming out. Are we
Yeah, and I'm
forgetting
already
anybody? Are we
nah,
forgetting
but I'm
anybody?
already calling. I'm already calling for Justin Fields to go to Atlanta. I'm already calling for it.
Oh, for Atlanta?
Hmm.
Oh, that actually will be a good move. You think they're gonna trade Matt Ryan? You think they're getting rid of Matt Ryan?
They should. Yeah,
Now
why
it's
you
about
paying
time
them?
to just break up that team. I think they already reached a ceiling. Just go ahead and
Yeah,
start over and rebuild.
because I think they're already listening in the office for Julio.
Yeah. Just don't trade them to the Chiefs or nothing like that. Or to Tampa Bay. Muscle.
Yeah. Hey, for real, the first team that should be on the phone. Lie to you not. The
Who?
first team should be the Baltimore Ravens for Julio Jones.
Ooh, Julio. Oh, that actually would be a good pickup too, in my
They could.
opinion. That'd be a
I
good
will.
pickup.
I will go ahead trade that two, maybe even that four, and wish the best because they need that type of receiver right now. They need that type of receiver for Lamar Jackson. Like for real, for real.
How do a Brown doing this thing though? Andrews tight end is
It,
cool.
yeah,
He
but
dropped,
can you
dropped a few
imagine?
passes.
Yeah, but can you imagine Julio going to Baltimore and the coverage he's about to see over there?
Mm-hmm.
Like, nah, bro. Nah, like that's gonna be ridiculous if he goes to Baltimore.
Hmm. I
So
agree with you.
I was like either
Okay.
them or the Patriots, but I don't think the Patriots got enough leverage to bring a Julio Jones in. But I think Baltimore does.
Okay. All right. So another team I think that's on the panic or not panic, I'm gonna say the Detroit Lions, even though they coming off a win, two and
Hmm.
three off the bye week.
Hmm.
Is it about time for them to Matt Patricia to hit the road, Jack? Don't you come back no more, no more? You think so?
Yes, they should have been fired him. I'm
Oh
sorry to say
wow,
that.
man. Yeah. Well, to me they looking like an 8-8 team to me. They division a little tough
I'm
because
saying.
the Bears are doing good and the Packers.
Hmm.
I don't see them getting that wild card spot. It's gonna be tough for them to get a wild card spot.
I'm saying 7-9 this year for
Seven and
them.
nine. I say
Yeah.
7 and 9, 8 and 8, because they won what 4 or 5 games last year.
Yeah,
Probably,
but
I
the
think
only thing is,
the Matt
huh?
Patricia experiment didn't work. That Belichick coaching tree is trash, bro.
Yeah, it was trash. Like it's
Overrated.
yeah. I mean, what? Only one of his assistants, like what? Two of his assistants maybe won a playoff game. Through his whole tree,
O'Brien was the best one out of his coaching tree.
and he
He
got
because
fired.
he won a couple of playoff games. Now O'Brien, the GM, got O'Brien, the coach, fired. That's what happened. Remember we said
Yep,
we said the same
yep,
thing with Chip Kelly.
yep. Same thing. Anybody else you want to throw into the panic or not panic?
Panic in that time. I want to throw the Eagles in there, even though y'all just
Um,
won Thursday. I want to put the Eagles y'all still on the hot seat, man.
that's the NFC least, man. Oh my God, everybody should be on panic right
I think everybody
now.
on panic. Now the Washington football team and the Giants are rebuilders, so I don't count those. The Cowboys shouldn't be that bad. I don't think the Eagles should be that bad in
they
that division.
they shouldn't, but the only thing about them is like you said, injuries and who can they get to fill in until those guys can at least come back. If they come back this season, that's the thing. Because you do got like Barkley's out for the year, so pretty much they running game is and then you got on the Eagles side, you got offensive line and receivers. So if they can at least get one of those groups to be at least 75%, it'll be okay. But I'm saying for that division to be won, somebody got to be 500 before that division is won. Somebody got to go 500. Whoever makes it to 500 first probably will be the team that win that division. Like for real,
I'm
for
seven
real.
to eight games. That's who's gonna win the way everybody playing.
Yes, it might. It might. And man, I mean, I'm hoping it ain't one of those. Like, this ain't the season where it's like a 6-10 team makes it to the freaking playoffs. I'm hoping it ain't like that.
I want to say 7-9, 8-8 for the NFC least.
Yeah, that's what
Okay.
I'm hoping, and that's max. You know, that's max.
Mm-hmm. All right, we got my man Mr. Jones in the building. He said no one's getting to 500. This guy.
Somebody gotta do it, Jones. Somebody gotta
Jones,
do it, man.
somebody's getting 8-8. This is gonna be an 8-8, 7-9. Whoever wins that division.
Yeah, somebody gotta do it, man. Somebody gotta do it. Or it's gonna
Man.
be a Seattle. It's gonna be a Seattle year all over again. That 7-9 type
Woo.
of deal.
And it looks like whoever coming out the NFC least is probably gonna get put out the first round.
Yeah, and they got home field too. That's the crazy thing about it. They gonna have home field too. Like, that's the crazy thing.
Man, Mr. Jones out here. Mr. Jones. Shout out to Mr. Jones and Too Much Show.
What up, bro?
Check out their show on Sundays. We on there. Pick'ems.
Pick'ems every Sunday.
Man, I can't believe, bro. So what else can we talk about? What else to talk about in the sports world? Anything popping off in the street?
Speaking of NFC least
Go
teams, quarterbacks, and did you hear about our boy Deshaun Haskins getting fined?
What happened?
He tried to he broke the COVID-19 protocol by trying to have a guest into the team hotel.
Are you serious?
Dead ass.
Oh, what's wrong?
So the Redskins fined him. I think it was like $4,388 or something like that. Close to $5,000, I think. But it was but just the fact that he's still doing. I'm like, bro, you already got these reports out on you. You're not helping your cause right now. You got people defending you right now. You're not helping the cause right now. You're really not helping.
Especially man.
Especially when you try to sneak somebody in that joint too. You try to sneak somebody in there.
Man, these are adult men. They gotta, you know what I mean? They gotta have their fun, man.
Bro,
I'm joking, bro. I'm joking.
Yeah, but I'm saying he was already in COVID-19 protocol though.
Yeah. Well, at least he didn't do like the dude from Seattle and try to stick his girl in dressed up.
That's true.
That dude get the ultimate L, bro.
That dude.
I'm glad he got cut because that was just stupidity. Like, I'm sorry. Then they show how she looked. I thought she was like a big booty Instagram model. She was average, bro.
I think she was a school teacher from my understanding.
No matter, man. She probably a freak though all the time.
I'm pretty sure of it.
You never know, man. You never know, man. These goody two shoes chicks, you know what I mean? They be in these streets, man.
Oh yeah.
I'm joking with you. I'm joking.
But no, like it's still like showing like his maturity level still didn't hit the NFL. Like he's still thinking like he's in Ohio State or something.
I think it's about time Washington about to cut ties with that dude. Bro.
Are they gonna cut him or they gonna try to? I don't think nobody's gonna trade for him. Not
you ain't gonna get nothing for him, bro. You pretty much had to say, hey, bro, just give me some money, take him on.
Pretty much.
I don't even think they can get they probably can't even get a 7th-round draft pick for him.
Bro, I don't even think they can even get a future 7th-round pick out of him right now.
Man, you can get like a 2023 7th-round pick for him.
Go 2024, we might have a deal.
Wow.
You gotta make it wild. You gotta make it some type of wild factor in it, because it's like he's not helping his cause right now. You already had teammates allegedly you had teammates talking about how you was gloating about stats and late for meetings and not looking at film and not reading defenses, and now that happened, bruh. It's not looking good for you right now. Like I said, you got people defending you. You really got people defending you that you should be quarterback. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you know what NFL stands for? Not for long. Like, cause he might be out of the league before he really got a chance.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got even though you got cut from a team, those general managers and everybody still cool with one another.
Yeah, especially
they find out. Oh yeah, they find out. Oh, so and so was a bad. Other GMs want to touch you with a 10-foot pole.
Man, And don't let it be like no head coach or like a coach that's respected. Oh my God.
Nope. They're not gonna. Yeah, they're gonna chalk you up to the game, bro.
Yep.
Best you get CFL or the XFL might be your best luck.
And that's what look like it might happen. I ain't even going for it.
Oh man, yeah, Haskins ain't that bad. He can be a.
Yep.
He might not be a starter yet. He's not ready to be a starter yet.
I'm not gonna say he's that bad. I think the thing is with him, it's the maturity level. He's gonna have to go to a coach that's gonna be on him every single week, like every
Yeah,
single day.
but I think Ron Rivera is on him though. He's just not. He's still having. He's still thinking like he in college.
Yeah, but at the same time, Ron Rivera brought in his guys. He didn't bring him in, so it's kind of like, oh, you fuck up. That's it. Like you fuck up.
Yeah, you are.
We,
Yeah, somebody should have told Haskins. Yeah, bro, you like on your last leg. Like, yeah.
yeah, Daniel Snyder
The
can't say
previous
nothing.
coach. Yeah, Jay Gruden didn't even want to draft him. Didn't want to draft him.
Zach, he wanted Daniel Jones.
He wanted Daniel Jones. He said
Yeah.
we was going to draft a quarterback.
Mm-hmm.
Because,
So,
well,
yeah, but Giants beat him to the punch, so they had to go with Haskins, I guess, at that point. They really didn't have to draft him for real. Not that high, but
no, they could have, because he was falling. They could have got him
Yeah.
for cheap.
easy.
Mr. Jones said that breed of coaching is dying. Yeah, he's right. You're right.
It is.
You know the Pop Warner. The I mean they're not tough no more because I mean they gotta make sure your ego is still intact, like the player's ego.
It's the ego and the stigma of being the hard-nosed coach is kind of like gone. Like it's just like if you like it's like what maybe like two left maybe Mike Tomlin and you got Tomlin and maybe Harbaugh maybe.
Yeah. Mr. Jones said, "Who's still the tough coach? Who's still the tough?" I'm trying to think of some tough coaches that's still out here.
That's the two, Tomlin and Harbaugh.
What about Bruce Arians?
Nah, not in that level.
I'm trying to think of who else. I'm trying to think of who else. That's a good question. I can't think of nobody really, because that style of coaching is not really in no more.
Yeah, because like if you really think about it, those two guys are like the last ones in that type of like coaching tree. If you get what I'm saying, like the guys that was like they're player coaches, but they still hold you accountable for everything that you do.
Yeah,
Like they like
I
the
think
last two.
I think this might be. Hate to go on my generation. I think this might be a millennial thing.
Oh yeah, it's like
Millennials can't handle criticism or construction criticism nowadays.
Man, you see with the NBA, you see like everything's like AAU with them, like everything.
Oh, okay, he said Varville. Okay, I forgot
Oh
about
yeah,
him.
I forgot about Mike Verbal. Yeah.
You can talk about Greg Williams. You can talk about Greg Williams. He's a little hard nosed. When I saw him on Hard Knocks with the Browns.
But he's a coordinator, not a head coach.
Nah, bro. The Browns should have made him the coach, in my opinion.
They should have.
After that season.
Yeah.
I think he was the only guy tough enough to keep everybody in check.
And have Baker calm the fuck down.
Yeah, man. He was checking egos and he was checking the head coach, man. Hugh Jackson looked sort of soft on that journey, though.
Yeah, I mean, even if you look at that one clip he had with Todd Haley, I was like, come on, bro.
Todd Haley was like, man, you being too soft on these.
Yeah, Todd Haley was like, yo, let me run the offense, man. Come on, let me just run. Like, you babying these dudes too much.
Grown men out here. You just in it, baby, like they in the Pee Wee League or something like that, bro.
Yeah. But as far as that question, yeah, it's only
that's actually a good question, Mr. Jones. I can't think of it. What happened to the hard-nosed, tough coaches? You don't see that nowhere no more.
They got fired because of diva players, pretty much.
Yeah, the star player get the last say over the coach.
Exactly. Especially
a lot of people don't understand. You know what I mean? The shield, the team is bigger than the actual player.
Yeah.
Yeah, like for example, like Tom Brady. Tom Brady is still a GOAT. He's still the GOAT in my opinion. But the Patriots will still go on without him eventually.
Yeah. And then on top of that, they got Belichick. Belichick is one of those coaches where like he coaches the star players just as much as he coaches the bench players.
Belichick might be a tough coach. I forgot about Belichick.
Belichick
definitely. The New England way is no joke. If you don't fit the culture, you out of there.
Exactly. But like I said, it's only like 5. It ain't that many, bro. Out of 32 teams.
It's a new generation of kids. They don't like that hard nosed, tough criticism no more. You got like somewhat. You got to say it in a nice way to not hurt their feelings now.
And most of them are spoon fed too, so let's not forget about
Yeah, they've been spoon fed since like Pop Warner all the way up to high school to college. So they're not used to like tough criticism from a coach.
that. Exactly.
That's why when they get to the league, they be shocked. Like, he can really talk to us like that? Yeah.
Exactly.
Like, people got to understand when you get to the league, you still have to be a professional too.
Yeah, that's
The
true.
business aspect, no one talks about that.
Yeah. Oh, did you hear about? I don't know if you saw the comments earlier too. Even though I'm kind of switching lanes a little bit. Did you hear the
Go for it.
comments from Ryan Clark this morning on? I think it was the Get Up or one of those ESPN morning shows about Derrick Henry.
What do you say? I'm at work in the
Who?
morning.
Me too. Me too. I only caught
I'm
up
at
on
work
it.
in the morning. I don't really be. I can rewatch it, but nah.
Yeah.
What do
That
you
was
say?
on. I think it was on YouTube though. I watched it
I
on
probably
YouTube.
can
I
find
was
it
on
on
lunch.
YouTube.
Yeah, because I was at lunch when I saw it. But he
Oh,
was like he was.
you government workers out here BSing at work, fake working at home. You guys ain't doing nothing at home. I'm calling the whole DMV out. I know you
Stop.
government workers. Y'all
Stop.
sitting there up here playing 2K while so-called moving the mouse on your computer so that you know you doing work. I see you. I'm calling you out. Yeah, I'm hating because I got to actually government
My
workers
job
got
does not
got
require
that
that. We
easy
can say
bread.
that. But
The
yeah,
lies you
not
say.
not.
Like I say.
I was about to say, based on my job description, that does not happen very often. But but nah, he was but yeah, I was like on lunch or whatever, so I was like, let me go on YouTube see what this dude talking about. So I literally the first thing I see was that clip. So I guess this morning, like on the Get Up, or whatever, he's talking about the matchup between Tennessee and Pittsburgh.
Ooh.
So by him being a former Steeler, this and the third, he was like, man, yeah, like one of these Pittsburgh safeties need to like punch Derrick Henry in the mouth. This, that, and the third. Not figuratively, but like running through the whole, so he could get the message, so he could stop showing this fake bravery.
No, okay.
I was like, what?
Oh, your man said, beat me up. Oh, Mr. Jones, you want to come on?
Oh man, yeah, that's.
I can send you the link if you want to come on.
Yeah, let us know, bro. We can send you the
Let
link.
me know if you want to come on.
But yeah, but he was saying something about fake bravery because Derrick Henry just ramshacking dudes, this, that, and the third. I was like, you sure you want to smack talk a guy before Sunday about some quote unquote fake bravery? You sure you want to piss off a guy that just ran for 200 yards? I was like, man, some of these ex-players need to chill. I understand you used to be a Pittsburgh Steeler. You probably still, still associated with it or whatever the case may be. But bro, don't wake up a monster when he had one of those biggest games of the year. Don't wake that monster up. Please don't. So I'm already saying it. I'm gonna say it now. The outcome might be different, but I'm expecting Derrick Henry to go the hell off again against the Pittsburgh Steelers. And I'm saying it now. You got Ryan Clark to blame if he goes for one of those monster games. I'm telling you that right now.
All right. So we got Mr. Jones in the building. I see him in the back room. We're gonna bring Mr. Jones up.
Hey, what's up, fellas?
What it do, man?
What up,
Nothing much, man. Get ready for Sunday, man. Competition is fierce.
Oh, okay, man. Okay, man.
Y'all, hey, I had to say though, y'all was really giving us competition this year. I ain't gonna lie.
I think y'all won. It was a tie up to the over under, so I think y'all won because we went over.
Nah, that was the point. I think we tied up this week, man. I think it's 2-2-1 out here, man.
Yeah, I thought y'all won because we did the over under. It was a tiebreaker. Well,
we did the over and under.
Eagles fought, didn't they? Let me talk to you about your Eagles real quick, Tay. That was the most pathetic game I seen in my life yesterday. That was like Crossing and Homecoming 2004. I remember that game.
That was terrible, bro. Yeah,
hey, bro, I turned it off. They thought they were going to put Matt at Turner. I was like, I don't know.
I remember that game. To all you crosswind historians out there, that's what they try to put Matt in place. Shout out to you though, Matt. But anyway, but now I wanted to talk about what y'all were talking about earlier. That man, these kids, man, they get fed with silver spoons, man. But it starts with the creation of like our country, the people who fight for us. It started in the military. The mom against Americans and all of that. They don't even let you go in the gas chamber no more in the military. It started with that. Then it passed down to coaching. It's like the whole world's soft.
Well, yeah, you're right. I would say they got. I want to say the culture has changed from the old school way. Because when I used to play sports back in the day, coach would be hard, give you crush, like tough criticism. Now they be like babying these kids. Like I'm like
it's the evolution of bullying.
Yeah,
because
man.
We don't teach kids to stand up for themselves or joan back or anything no more. Kids be sad,
they don't.
man.
Oh, they don't join no more? Gee, you sure?
Not like that.
I know in the
man.
DMV, you come out, you go into pre-K getting roasted.
That's what I'm saying, man. Like, all your old heads, it's like an episode of Wayne Head. Remember that back in the It did like the NBA, everybody's a clique, everything is AAU based now.
Yeah, man, that AAU got these basketball soft.
Yeah, because like what is the legit rivalry in the NBA? The last one I could say was the Heat and Celtics, maybe?
Well, yeah. Well, what about the Heat and the Bulls with Derrick Rose versus LeBron? That was somewhat a rival. Derrick Rose never
went anywhere. They never watched it.
I know the Pacers didn't like him, but the Pacers never beat him. Paul George never beat LeBron in the big game.
It was the storyline they tried to pass that Paul George was going to be the next superstar because he had that.
Oh yeah, bro. They was like Paul George for like,
and he dunked on Birdman. That one play made him an up and coming superstar. We still fuck happened to him.
Yeah, they hyped Paul George up for many years when he was with the Pacers. Like he's gonna be the one rival against LeBron, and he was like he never beat him.
It's not his fault though. It was Roy Hibbert. I don't know what the hell happened in there. He got Basketball Jones. Space Jam 2 started early. I don't know, but Roy Hibbert lost all of his powers. That's what happened.
Nah, he fell off big time, bro. Compared to his early stages in his career, he fell off big time, bro.
Yeah, because remember him at Georgetown? He was a beast.
Remember him and Paul George had a beef. A lot of people forgot about that.
Yeah.
A lot of people forgot about that.
Yeah.
He had a beef. Remember that whole thing with him and Paul George when Paul George messes with his girl.
Man, yeah, you know, I told you about those NBA locker rooms, bro. A lot of NBA players be smashing the same chicks, bro, in the same team, bro, in the same city.
Entertainers, period.
Yeah, that happens all the time, bro. That's nothing new, bro.
I mean, shout out to Joe Budden Podcast because I don't want to take their turn, but they call them Eskimo brothers. It's a lot of Eskimo brothers out there.
Oh yeah, man.
That's true though. I mean, hey, Earl Thomas could be an example for that one. I mean,
ooh, don't talk about Earl Thomas. Tag team bros. I couldn't think of any like tough football coaches now. I can't think of in 20, not too many. Maybe we can name 4 or 5, maybe.
Yeah, my bad. Family time, you know how it is on a Friday night.
You good. I think you just getting home from work.
Nah, this actually a casual day for me. That's how I dress every day, bro.
Casual day? Okay, man. Yeah. So you wear
sweaters. I like sweaters.
You wear Jordan to work on casual Fridays? You one of those guys?
Cause this how I feel about sweaters. It's like I want to bring the positive image of sweaters and black people again since Bill Cosby.
Oh man, so you bringing it back. You bring back the 80s.
Because remember, Huxtable used to have a fly sweater every once in a while, so I'm trying to do the same thing.
Man, that was the 80s. Everybody was wearing those sweaters.
I know, right?
Everybody got like an old head family member that got a picture with like a sweater on. You know, like that 80s sweater. Everybody got a picture like that.
Oh my God. Rest in peace of my granddad. My granddad used to have suits and everything. The color suits and all that. Used to dress like the host of the baby game and shit.
Yeah.
Hey, what was those glasses from back in the day? What was those glasses? Like the Jeffrey Dahmer glasses? They used to wear those back in the 80s, bro. I see so many old family photos with those glasses. That must have been
the big John Lennon joints.
Yeah, joints. Yeah, bro.
Yeah,
I see like
them
those
joints.
old
Yeah.
pictures of like my parents or something, or like my cousins and uncles. You see them like, bro, did everybody wear that in the 80s? I'm like, for some reason, I saw that like in the early 80s for some reason. I have no idea why, bro.
I don't know. It might come back this decade. You know, everything
That
full
might be the
circle.
trend. That was the trend. So I can't go on because
Yeah.
we probably gonna get clowned when we get older for our trends. When our
Early
kids get older,
2000s,
yeah.
early 2000s, the worst fashion era ever.
Facts. I agree with you too. Cause I remember
Yes.
you used to wear like y'all remember the
I
jeans
challenge
with the
everybody.
NBA logo?
Look at your pictures freshman year. Look at your pictures freshman year. We was all Bama. We was
Bro,
all Bama.
I
Yeah.
saw an old picture of me with like a shooter shirt on and like a baggy shooter shirt. I was like, bro, I was like, dang, I can't believe you wore that back in the early 2000s, bro.
The shit is wrong with him.
You from the DMV, everybody know what shooter and hobo is. If you don't know that, you're not from the DMV,
Yes.
bro. I gotta tell
Oh,
you.
my God. And then some people used to try and get the Saviato suits. Like they was like,
Yes.
if you were a Fabiato, man, you was big money or you was drug dealing, bro, back in the day.
You was drug dealing, yeah.
You know what
you wasn't going to replace Coogee, though. That was really Coogie's replacement, Saviato.
yeah, Sabiato was like
Supposedly.
I mean,
Supposedly.
that's like the DMV version.
key change. I used to hate Saviato.
Sabiato was overpriced. How much a sweatsuit was like $200 or something like that for a Sabiato
That
sweatsuit?
joint-
Oh,
that
it
joint
was like four.
Yeah, it was like 400. Yeah.
Bro,
It was
$400.
you back there, inflation and the cost of living, $400 is a lot of money back in the early 2000s, bro. People don't understand that was a lot of money, bro.
And they used to sell, they used to sell their dabs and dicks just to get that.
Yeah, bro. Only drug dealers wore Sabiatos when I was in school. I was like, bro, I don't know how you can afford a
Or the people that would spoil you. Or the people with the spoiled parents. They used to act hard. We had a lot
they
of
had rich parents. You had, parents with those good government jobs,
Yeah, because I'd be like, bro, we live in Temple Hills. We live in Fort Washington. Y'all ain't really out here crying like that.
Like, bro, I'm like, bro, your father is an accountant. Calm down, bro. Like,
Went to the bank most every day. Your dad was right.
Your parents making bank, bro. Just be happy you got good money, man. You ain't got to act go hard, bro. I never understood that. I'm like, bro, if my family had bread, I'm not gonna act hard for what?
It's crazy. I know. It's
Exactly.
crazy.
I'm loving my suburban living.
People ain't appreciate they suburban backgrounds.
Man, be proud of your suburban. There's nothing wrong, bro. You don't have to go through the struggle. I don't know why people like that, bro.
Yeah.
I understand if you went through the struggle, you embraced it. But if you ain't go through the struggle, you don't have to embrace that. You're like, well, my family was middle class. We didn't have to go through that. Sorry.
I tell you, it's some people, if I ain't never been in the house, you think they cold killers. As soon as you go there, I'm like, bro, this is beautiful. Why is your roof this big? You got all the game systems. Oh, wait, and you got a pool, nigga, bro.
Bro, shut up. Man, you got a whole pool in your backyard talking about you from Southeast. Calm down, bro. Calm down.
Oh man, I be running into that. Like I don't know. Like I be running into that at work sometimes. I be like,
nah, the worst is when I used to go out of town and like I meet people from other city. They say, "Oh yeah, I'm from DC." I said, "Where you from?" "Oh, I'm from Rockville." Rockville. Like I say, like I'm like, bro, you from Montgomery County, bro? I was like,
but the thing is, it's been hard to represent Bo County. Ain't no wrong with Bo County.
I was telling, I'm like, what's wrong with being from Montgomery County, bro? I'm not understanding it, bro.
If you want to be gangster, you can say you're from Tacoma Park. It's gangsters out there.
Well, Tacoma Park, man. But that's still a nice neighborhood, bro. That's a nice neighborhood.
I'm about to say,
your folks just saying Tacoma Park, your folks make money, bro. At least a livable wage at the bare minimum, at the least.
My thing is, people don't travel either. That's the problem. We don't travel on it. Because if you see some of the slums that I've seen over the years, you be like, bro, we live in paradise, actually.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Like, it's some shitholes out here.
Oh, yeah,
like, to
man.
be honest, the cost of living in Compton is like $400,000 medium a house. But they gangster out Compton.
Nah, but those people had those houses before the price went up, like skyrocket. Like a lot of people in Cali, they grandparents had that house, like
They grandparents.
Yep. Because the average person can't afford a house in Cali, bro. I looked at the price because I wanted to move to Cali. Yep. I looked at the prices. I was like, oh no, I would never own a house there.
The property tax is horrendous.
Yeah,
in California.
Cost of living.
Because to tell you a problem that we actually have here in Vegas, where I'm at right now, is a lot of people from Cali can't afford their places, so they start to migrate here. And as you can see, with the California lifestyle and attitude, dog, the crime is like people get shot on People get shot on the strip like every week now. They get shot on the strip in broad
people in
daylight.
Cali are moving like to like Vegas. They said Texas, Arizona. They
Yeah.
moving like that way.
Arizona. Yep.
Somebody said as far as Idaho too. Some are moving to Idaho too.
I don't know why would they move some
You
part
can-
of Arizona. I don't know if that's even a lateral movement, to be honest with you.
But Arizona got lower taxes though and a lower cost of living.
Yeah,
Yeah.
definitely. Like
Yeah,
Florida.
Idaho.
Like Florida here in Vegas.
Yeah.
Yeah, because if you move to, I think they said if you
Idaho,
move to,
they moving that way.
yeah, I said if you move to Arizona, you probably save on taxes at least what 10% of your take home pay, at least 10%.
It depends on where you move at. It's expensive parts of AZ too. Like Scottsdale and Phoenix, it's kind of expensive, man.
Yeah.
But but
true.
you gotta look at it like my folks who moved to Georgia. Like if you lived up here and you bought a house up here and you go down to Georgia, even though somebody said, "Oh man, that's a lot of money considered down there," but to somebody from up here, you be like, "Oh, that's a hell of a deal. More bang for your buck for a house." Yeah, bro. So that's just.
Oh, you can get like a little mansion down there for what you can get up there.
Bro, you buy because I know
You
somebody
get a
bought like a house for 200,000. That joint look like one of those gated community houses, like a 3-car garage and stuff. Like 200.
That's
I'm like,
crazy.
yeah, I'm
You
like
said that's for
250 for that stuff. Like I said in the DMV, that'd be like 900,000 plus. Probably for the house this big with a pool. I was like, nah, bro.
Same here. Same here.
Yeah, man.
You get some deals in Vegas, but nah, some of these houses be expensive, man.
Yeah, because LA, well, LA is pretty like you can buy a house in the hood. It's gonna cost you. It's gonna hit your head in the hood. Like
Man,
in the middle of the
rent is
hood, like when
expensive.
the drive-bys going
Yeah.
out, it costs you a lot of money.
Studios are like $1,300 in
Yeah.
Cali.
Well, DC is expensive too. That's another. DC is very expensive too. Buying a house in DC.
Gentrification fucked DC up.
Nah, bro. DC, you'll be in the middle of Martin Luther King Avenue. You paying like 300,000 for a bando house. Like a house that's abandoned. You got to put some work in.
Are you serious?
Yeah, bro. I seen houses like
Yep.
that. Cause we saving
I
up
got
for a
some
house
joints
right
in
now.
Southeast
We
right
saving up for a house right now.
I'm trying to tell you, man, find some land.
Like 400,000. Yeah.
If I could buy some acres, I will right now. Land is where it's at. That's what people forget. You need that land.
Oh man, yeah. You got. It's all about the upkeep. I'm not. Well, you got to get one of those ride along lawnmowers. You got that 5 acres of land.
Off of water bullshit. Need a couple of upgrades to the lawnmower.
Because they say in certain cities, because of the cost of living, it's actually cheaper for you to buy land and build a house on it than actually buy a house like in the neighborhood. A lot of places.
Cause man, I see what people like Kanye and them doing, going to Montana and Idaho, buy hella land.
And then Rick Ross just bought a whole bunch of land in Georgia, if I'm not mistaken.
They building factories and shit out here.
Oh, okay, man. I seen Vegas. Vegas real estate not too bad.
Nah, it's not at all.
Compared to other cities.
Nah, not at all. That's why I'm a homeowner here, you know. I ain't gonna lie to you.
All right, big money. You got the pool in the back. Central Air.
Bless, man. Bless.
You got the gated community with the you got asked permission to come in.
Nah, I ain't gated here at all. It's peaceful. I ain't gated, but it's peaceful.
All right, man. He living the gate. Hey, Tay, he lying, bro.
I don't live in
He humble bragging, man.
I got a gate in my backyard.
You probably had
backyard.
the HOA. You probably a part of the team.
Oh no HOAs. That's one of my things. I don't pay for HOAs. Fuck all the letters and all that annoying shit. Nah, I want to do it all.
Man, I know people that got HOAs, man. That joint is
they crack your head.
Like rules, they fine you for stuff. Your grass too high, they cut you if your grass over a certain amount of inches.
You know me, and I gotta pay fines and shit. Nah, man.
Yeah, I know somebody who live in somebody I work with who live in like a little HOA. His grass, I don't know if they go out and measure your grass, but if your grass like an inch over, you get fined, bro.
Yeah. Like, or if the lights ain't working, like right here, if that light ain't working, that's bread.
Yeah, because he said he wanted to put a fence around his house. He had to ask permission to put a fence around his house. Like,
see, that's crazy.
I was like, crazy. Wow, as much money you pay for your house, you gotta ask for permission.
But that's another thing with HOAs and new houses too. You don't have no backyard. You don't like everybody's house is touching now.
Well, it's been on, some of them are, but I think the one he live in is not that bad though.
Like you be seeing some communities, man, they look like townhomes, but they single family because they like kissing. It's crazy.
Yeah, they got, man. That's the that's the little investors, people who built the joint. The builders, they try to condense the space to make more money.
I tell you, if I spark up, I'm getting the whole neighborhood high. That's how close they are.
Man, so close your neighbors can hear your thoughts. That's how it is.
I tell you, that's why sometimes it doesn't hurt to live in the older part of town.
Okay, man. Oh, man.
You live in the
Older
older
part
part of town, you get the land and all that. I actually
that's
have a
true.
backyard. I have a nice backyard, actually.
Man, okay, man. I just don't want to cut grass. Don't judge me. I'll probably just get a
Oh,
townhouse holiday.
well, you better come out here. Ain't no nature out here. It's all
I ain't
dirt.
no, you ain't got no grass out there. You
Not
ain't
like
got that fake turf grass. You ain't got
in
that
my
fake turf.
backyard, I do.
Okay, I forgot.
I
Yeah,
got a
you
little bit of
ain't got
astroturf,
Godzilla out
like
there,
the Brady Bunch.
man. Oh man, you man got the Astro turf.
You know, look like Veteran Stadium out there back in the day.
Oh man.
Y'all talk about Danny Dimes yesterday. Running
Oh,
did
we call him Danny Nichols because he had what he used to be. Danny
Oh,
Nichols.
man.
my man hit the turf. My man hit the turf and said, "Oh shit."
Yo,
Yo,
but
man.
the funny thing about it though, he was literally hitting the Ricky while running down the field.
Nah, your man hit the white girl in a horror movie getting chased by the killer.
That's that Friday the 13th special.
Yeah,
Oh,
bro. That's what he did,
You
bro.
saw
That's
you
Friday
looked up
13th
Jason right
right all
there.
over, bro. Just fell. Oops, I fell. Like, man, man, the Eagles almost lost that game too, bro.
They did.
That is fucking horrible.
Bro, I thought I looked at the score. I'm like, if they lose this game, bro, I was like,
They
They
might
man,
have,
go ahead. I like
They
Delonte, go ahead and
mad
put
y'all
your Eagles
suspect.
jersey, your Eagles head up for next year, bro. Y'all gone. Y'all just go ahead, chalk y'all season up to the game.
I
I
think they
don't
might
know.
have.
Yeah, they got like a left guard or a left tackle or something. They ain't worth shit for the Eagles.
Yeah, that's
I
the
think.
rookie. Yeah, that
Oh,
was the rookie.
he's sorry.
That's the
He-
rookie.
that did look like look like one of them damn turnstiles and shit. It was he was going past him every play.
Oh,
Uh,
Yeah, man.
don't get me
Yeah,
wrong,
that
the
was.
Giants line wasn't better, especially that last play. Danny Dimes out there chilling. Like he had time in the pocket. No, sir.
oh man, I can't
I
think of
mean,
any
that
more.
was a good display though of the NFC lease on national TV.
that
I'm
was the
trying to
year
tell you,
2020 in
I'm
one
gonna say
year.
8-8. 6-10 looks great to me.
Oh man, I'm saying 7-9, 8-8,
Well,
500.
Eagles can win with 7-8-1. I'll give you that. That's the best.
Man, what's up with your Cowboys, bro? I was disappointed. I had them
I
on my
mean, we
quick.
say it on the show. I mean, if you watch the too much show the past 3 years, I always say it. Like, dog, we ain't gonna win till we read Jerry Jones' eulogy.
Man, what?
Why
I
are you
thought
still alive? We're not
Andy
gonna.
Dalton can be a great game manager to at least make the game closer.
He Al Davis. Like Jerry Jones is Al Davis in the later years of his life. How he literally ruined his team before he died. Same
Man,
thing here. And the
'cause y'all
crazy
win.
thing is, it's never a thing of talent. It's always a culture thing. That's the problem. It's the culture.
I
We
think
have
it's
a
more.
losing culture.
I think it's more on the defensive side though, because I know Dak got injured, so you couldn't predict that. Because y'all was
I mean, but
averaging like
even when
30
everybody's
points, 30
healthy,
plus points a game, and y'all got Andy Dalton. Y'all barely get 10.
the
For a
coaching
second,
though.
it looked like y'all wasn't about to score for a second.
Yeah,
Like
a lot
a
of that's
touchdown.
the
It looked like
coaching.
y'all wasn't about to score.
Yeah,
It's
Mike
the
McCarthy
coaching
might.
though. Like even if everybody was healthy, I don't think they have the mentality to put people in the right position to make the right plays. They just don't. The coaching staff is horrible. Michael Nolan, come on, what is his resume?
Nah,
Bottom 20 every year.
he was good like 10 years ago.
I wouldn't even
Like
say
10
that.
years, he was good like 10 years ago. He had like 1 to 2 good seasons like 10 years ago. It was like 10 years
10
ago.
years ago, bruh.
You
What
know, I'm
happened the
just letting
past
you know
4
it
or
was like
5?
10 years ago. It was like 10 years ago. Yeah, about 10 years. It's been about 10 years. That was like
Wasn't
2010
he the
when he was good.
coordinator of 28-3?
Yeah,
Yeah, man.
yeah,
Why would
yeah.
we hire that man? And
But
then
let's
Mike
not forget.
McCarthy, let's be honest. Mike McCarthy is a thing of the past too.
Yeah,
Kind of. I
He's
thought he
not
would
modern.
adapt.
You
I
know
thought he
why
would
he's not
adapt a little.
modern? Look at his interviews and look how he try to over explain analytics. That's not really him.
yeah.
And honestly, he don't have Dak honestly to carry his offense anymore. I ain't say he was Aaron Rodgers-esque, but he was
Mhm.
killing to the point he was gonna break records this season, it looked like. It looked like he's gonna throw for 5,000. Hook or crook.
Yeah, because he still led the league in passing, and that was with him being hurt. He still led the league in passing.
Yeah.
But
So-
we just have a sorry ass organization, though. Everybody needs to go. We keep hiring the wrong people. It goes all the way back to when we ain't have Sean Payton as the damn coach instead of fucking Wade Phillips.
Man,
Yeah.
It
well,
goes back that far.
well, yeah. I'm just disappointed. I thought y'all was going. I had y'all winning the division. Like
We
you, man.
probably still gonna win at 7-9
Yeah,
because I
man.
think we got the talent to beat everybody in our division. Like, what the fuck
I
are we
think the
doing?
whole NFC East is in rebuilding mode. That's what it looked like. The whole division is in rebuilding
But
mode.
the thing is, let's keep it real, bruh. How long the Cowboys been rebuilding?
Since Romo left.
I probably
When
said
Romo was there, we
four.
was job rebuilding on defense.
Now y'all built your offensive line up when Romo finally, you know what I mean, but he got injured. Remember y'all was building the offensive line? Y'all built the
Yeah.
offensive line, yeah. Because remember y'all offensive line wasn't that good. I'm just letting y'all know when Romo first started, y'all line wasn't that good, bro.
I ain't trying to backtrack y'all show too much. Did y'all talk about Tua already?
Oh yeah, we talked about that on our podcast, but you think that was a good move by Miami?
Yeah. I mean, we did it with that.
But they was 3-3. I thought maybe
And
they
my
was going.
thing is, what was the whole campaign? Tank for Tua. You tank for the motherfucker. Might as well see what he got now. It ain't like y'all was Super Bowl contenders.
Oh, they was going. Well, they still had a shot at going to the playoffs. They was 500, 3-3. They still got a shot.
Playoffs, so what? Super Bowl.
You see Fitzpatrick over there crying that he got
should know
fired.
his role.
But he should have already knew that, man.
He
He's
Doug
like
Flutie.
a 17-year-old journeyman.
Yeah.
So he knew he
He's
wasn't
Doug
going to
Flutie. He is Doug Flutie.
Yeah, but the only thing about it, they waited till right when they came off a big win and they waited to bench him. Like they waited till right
Man,
after
they played the Jets. There's nothing to brag about beating the Jets.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
That's like Delonte. That's like you bragging that you beat an 8-year-old 1-on-1 in basketball.
I tell you, us three, we have the coaching staff right now to beat the Jets. Calling Madden plays.
Hey, guess
That's how
what, though?
sorry the damn Jets is.
Just know, if I beat that 8-year-old, it was no mercy. It was no mercy. We don't get no participation. No, there's no trophy for participation.
You don't get no participation trophy when you go to the pros. You don't get I think that's part of the reason why the today's kids is not that good. Hey, what's going on? Hey.
Say hey. You know, I'm a family podcaster. You know, my family likes to be here.
You're a family man, man. You're a family man, man.
Got to, man.
Hey, he gotta be the family. You got that hustable sweater on. Of course you
That's what I'm saying. I'm trying to bring back the positive image, man.
Man, you got. So what's your wise saying for the day? You know, you gotta say some wise saying. You know what I mean? Look both ways before crossing the street. You gotta say something like that.
You're a fool.
Don't take candy from these strangers, right? Say no.
Yeah, I tell you, kids, stranger danger. I remember they used to tell us that when we was little, bro.
Yes. With no hesitation.
Like stranger danger.
There's always that one hustler in the hood want to give you a $5 to play the arcade game. We took that though.
Yeah, man. It's always like that, man.
That is true.
You know what I mean? My man down Ninja Turtles. Go ahead, little man. You can play a game.
Hey,
oh man.
and then,
But nah.
hey, y'all want some candy? Y'all want some candy too? Y'all good? Y'all want some snacks? They
Oh,
always
my.
do that.
I don't think
Halloween time now
man,
too.
Man, you can't. I don't even think you can. I don't even think kids do kids still trick or treat?
Yeah.
Pre-COVID.
Yeah, it's like a holiday out here because the 31st is actually Nevada Day too. So that's the day like this, Nevada became a state. So they celebrated hardcore out here.
Okay, it's different in Nevada. I know because I got nieces and nephews. They don't do it like when I was little, like you knock on people's doors. Nah, they just go to like the mall or something, like a shopping center around here.
Or some type of
from my family. I'm talking about.
But one thing I do notice though, people be leaving buckets out front, trusting people, like the trust room.
Nah, you can't do that. Not around here. Where I live at, the kids that take your whole bucket and be gone like.
Oh, I seen that too. I think it was like a couple years ago. I had to press somebody out, like, bro, you ain't gonna get my little girl something in this candy.
Dang, bro.
Like it's her first Halloween, you gonna take all the candy. You like 16. Go buy your own.
All right, question. What's the best Halloween candy? I always like Reese's. I always like Reese's. If I had to pick one
Kit
out of them.
Kats. Kit Kats, bro.
Yeah, I'm a Kit Kat.
I'm over Reese's. You know, when you get that Reese's, you be like, okay.
And
They got
and
Reese's.
I was
nothing-
wearing too Smarties as a kid. I used to love the Smarties too. That was like the only time of year I get them.
I don't care what anybody think. Anybody who eat candy corn on purpose is a serial killer in my eyes. Don't add don't add me. I meant saying that. Man, that's like eating candle wax. I don't know how people can eat that, bro. Like, I used to throw that
What
away.
is made of candy corn? Like what's made with
It gotta
candy
be
corn?
like some wax material or something, because it tastes like wax, bro. Like you eating like.
It's shiny
Bro.
like wax too.
Yeah,
man.
I don't know.
I don't know
bro.
what's in
I
it.
don't know.
It's not good. That's all I want to say.
What's the flavor? That's my thing. What's the flavor? Like I never got it.
I think it's just candle wax. It's like colored candy. I don't like candy corn. If I had to pick, that might be the worst candy of all time. Am I forgetting the candy? Are we forgetting somebody?
I think the world would agree with you, brother.
That might be the
that's
worst candy. I can't think of anything else as bad as candy corn.
That's like fruitcake. That's like fruitcake on Christmas, bro.
Oh nah, bro.
Oh, man.
Bro. Used to hate that, bro.
Oh no, you got
Like candy corn. I used to throw that joint in the trash when you get at somebody's house. I used to throw it in the trash. Because nobody would eat. My dog wouldn't even eat that.
And did they have a nerve to have a Hostess fruitcake? Somebody try to buy me that one year.
Oh,
man.
man. Yeah.
Oh my god.
I don't know fruitcake. Maybe that's like an old person kind of thing. I don't know anybody young to eat fruitcake on purpose.
Nah.
Like purposely go to the store to buy fruitcake. Like I don't know nobody in our age group to do that. I don't know
Me
anybody
neither.
that purposely go and do it.
I tell you, fruitcake go down the hole. That's what happens. Flush
Hey,
it
but
up, motherfucker.
Yeah, but don't forget about the black licorice jelly beans too. That bullshit.
Oh yeah, I forgot about black licorice. Ooh. Man, I forgot about that, bro.
That fucked the game up. That fucked the game.
Speaking of licorice, red vines or Twizzlers? Because they love red vines out here on the West Coast.
I
And on the
prefer
East Coast, it
Twizzlers.
was Twizzlers.
I prefer Twizzlers. Maybe I'm different. I prefer Twizzlers if I had to pick my paws in between them.
Nah, I ain't gonna lie though. Twizzler is like
Twizzlers be hitting, bro.
I mean, red vines is fire too, though.
Yeah.
I don't know.
The only thing about
Hey, what-
Twizzlers though, you can't eat more than one, bro.
What
Like,
about the banana Laffy Taffies? Those taste like lotion. I'm just sorry. I'm talking about all my terrible candy experiences as a kid. I used to hate those.
It tastes like lotion. Tastes like Jergens. Oh,
candy corn, the banana, not the banana Laffy Taffies. And I want to say the licorice, the black licorice jelly bean. No, those might be that's my bottom three, like worst. Candy corn, the worst I can think of.
Yeah, candy corn. Candy corn.
I don't know anybody who eat candy corn. If you eat candy corn, you like 65. I don't know no young person, a millennial, to eat candy corn, bro, on purpose. I don't know anybody. If you don't look at you sideways, you won't think you a serial killer. That's all.
I was one year. I was a serial killer one year. About 8 or 9, I never eat them joints.
Candy corn on purpose. Don't tell me you gave it like the little smiling happy kid's face, like, oh, candy corn, like one of those fake 80s, 90s commercials.
And you know what's crazy? I was dressed as Freddy Krueger that year and everything with the face paint and all that.
Dang, I wonder what they doing for Halloween. I don't think they are they. I don't think they doing Halloween parties or nothing like that.
I think they're doing trunk
I'm
runs.
trying to do one personally, but that's another story.
Man, don't get that joint shut down, bro.
I don't think the business gonna have it, man. The only thing about parties, keep it real, man. Niggas don't know how to clean up.
Yeah, that's the worst, bro.
Exactly.
That's the worst.
Exactly.
That's the worst. So this is the trick. If you go to a party, if you don't want to clean up, you go late and leave early. Don't at me.
Yeah.
Like if you don't want to clean up, you go early and leave. You're like, just make up. Oh, I gotta go to work. I gotta get back home. Man, let them clean up. Don't judge me, guys. Judge yourself.
But no, that's who show you, like, out of the strangers, because you know your homie's gonna do it, but that's who show you who real though. If they stand by and be like, you want me to throw this away or something like that, be like, oh my god, you invited to the next function.
Yeah, man.
Yes.
I normally at least clean up my mess. At least I ain't gonna come in that joint just like eat like Lay's chips and just leave it on the carpet enough. I ain't gonna do
Yeah,
nothing
like
that.
some
I
people
ain't
be
gonna be
trifling with it.
I ain't gonna be
They really
disrespectful.
do.
Yeah.
Well, my family events, everybody normally help clean up before they leave. Like, oh, you need to throw out the trash or something. At least before they left, if you got to leave early.
Yeah.
But if you don't want to clean up, that's the trick. You go late and leave early. That's the trick.
Yeah, that's true. That is true.
Oh man, did Mr. Jones freeze? Did he freeze on me?
I think he freeze. Yep.
Oh yeah, he froze on me. Hold on 1 second.
Oh my God, chopper style. My bad.
Oh man, you chopped and screwed on us, bro.
Oh my God, I'm looking like my co-host out there.
Oh yeah,
Sorry,
Mr.
MT.
Jones do that. Like Eric John, he do that black film scratch free frame. Yeah, that's me, Mr. Jones. You see how I got here? Let me tell you the backstory. Then you rewind how you got here.
Hey yo. Hey yo.
Bro, I say that
mean,
every time I happen,
Crazy for
bro.
that one, yo. For real. You are
Bro, you gotta get some better Wi-Fi or something, bro. You need to upgrade your iOS or something or Android. I don't know what. But if
I
you on the
mean, all
road,
we got out here is this Cox Communications, man. It's supposed to be
Cox
top of the
Communications?
line panoramic. I don't
Okay,
know.
bro. Might
I
have
don't
to-
know. I don't know. It works sometimes, but other times it's chopper style, you know?
Man, the worst is when we did that live stream, my power went out. I'm like, this mother. Like our first live stream, that's right. It was thunderstorm. I was like, man, I know they hear this thunder in the background. This thing was raining hard as hell.
Oh yeah, I know you're talking about. You know, it's like
Yeah.
I think that's our first show that got over the
Yeah,
1,000 too.
then we
which
talk
is
about the
hilarious.
Drake joint. I was like, man, I'm trying to talk. I'm in the comment section. Like, man, let me see if I can
That's
get back
crazy.
on.
That's like one of our highest view shows too.
I want to tell you guys that like I don't got that much data left, so I can't get on live. I was like, that might kill my data. Don't judge me, guys.
I'm trying. They really expensive. Like cable companies think they slick. Do you know they started to charge people by the data now? Like back in the day.
Oh, they are?
Yeah, some cable companies do that. Like they charge you, like they limit your data.
So what you get, like prepaid internet service?
Which is crazy. Like you get your speed and stuff, and then like, for example, what I got, like the Cox they give you like a terabyte of data. A terabyte. That's a lot, right?
Wow, not really.
Not really when you have a
If
child
you
that's in
streaming,
school.
like Netflix, nah, you ain't gonna last, bro.
That's what I'm saying. I stream Netflix every day. I got 3 podcasters. I got a daughter at school. Like, bruh.
Ooh, I don't know about that. If it's just you by yourself, you might can get away with it. But you got like a house full of everybody on Wi-Fi, on their phone, iPads, all that. I like, bro, it's not gonna work, bro. It's just not gonna work.
I guess you gotta make it work sometimes. It's crazy. I was like, I thought.
Did we lose Tay?
Oh my God, no Tay.
He's spinning, man.
No Tay.
Man, just come back in, bro. That happens sometimes. We was having problems earlier.
I can't even blame the Eagles for that because we all suck.
No, man. I thought they was about to lose. I'm like, oh, they about to roast Delonte on Sunday podcast, bro.
No, I wasn't gonna roast shit. You see the game we played Monday? I was gonna ask who was worse.
Oof. But
I think I'm gonna leave that for Sunday because I want to hear MT.
At least the Cardinals was a formidable opponent. These they was good. Like they still got a good record.
But we was letting them sorry ass runs from we let them sorry ass runs keep them touchdowns untouched.
Hey, bro, what made it look bad? It looked like Arizona was trying to burn the clock and they still was scoring. I was like, bro, they like, come on, guys. Like that's what it looked like. I was like, bro, the second half, they were like, bro, we're gonna run the ball. He was like, oh wow, they just gonna let me score? Like,
pathetic.
And Kyler Murray only completed 9 passes. That's what made it even worse. Like he only completed 9 passes. I'm like, bruh. Like,
the thing is, he ain't played to win.
Yeah.
They ain't play to win. They know they ain't had to play to win. We that fucking sorry. They probably look at the Cowboys like, oh, that's a dub.
Then Andy Dalton throw a pick like the first drive. Didn't he throw a pick like the first drive?
Like third pass.
I think like soon as it started, he like threw a pick. Like the third pass, the second or third pass,
And
he
then,
threw a pick.
and then Zeke, I mean, Zeke want to be Tiki Barber before he held the ball like this.
Your man fumbled the ball twice. I was like, bro.
Back to back.
How many is that this year? Like 6 already? He
Yeah,
fumbled
bro,
twice a game now.
5.
Man.
5 this year.
Yeah.
5 lost, right? Because he fumbled more than 5 times in my eyes.
He lost. No, he I think he fumbled like 5 times and lost 3.
Okay. That's a damn shame.
Yeah, that's the most he lost in his career as of right now.
Because you know how I vouch for him as Zeke as the best running back in the NFL? That is no longer the case.
No, not this year.
Derrick Henry by far.
You gotta give it to Derrick Henry, bro.
Derrick Henry
By far.
I won't give it to Derrick Henry this year. But this year,
By
Derrick Henry
far.
right now.
I see this man with a game-winning touchdown, lined up in the Wildcat. The world knew what he was going to do, and he still got the touchdown.
Man, you can't stop him, bro. Like, bro, he's that old school power back, like just running through.
Yeah. But the thing is, he's outrunning cornerbacks, and he's that big. That's not
bro.
normal.
He's big and fast, bro. People sleeping. He's pretty fast, bro, for his size, bro.
He runs a 4.3.
Yeah,
He
bro.
runs 4.3, bro. Yeah, runs a 4.3.
Yeah, bro. He's fast for himself, bro.
He's a freak of nature. I remember him coming out of Alabama. I said he has the build to be the greatest running back of all time. He has the build of it.
Yeah, man.
Yep, that's true.
It's like how they say LeBron is the perfect body for basketball. He is the perfect body for running back.
Yeah, man.
That's true. 6'3", 240.
And did you see that line? I wish the Cowboys had that line still. That Tennessee line is great.
Yeah, that's a very. I put them in my top 5 this week. I was like, wow, I had to show
Yeah,
Tennessee.
other than that J.J. Watt strip fumble thing near the end of the game, which was cut by J.J. Watt, they played an incredible game with that line. That line was incredible. Because I watched every snap of that game. Because I was like, all these other games is bullshit. This is one that actually counts. So I watched this one.
That's true.
Because
At the time it did. At the time it
Houston
did.
fought. Watson ain't still no money this week. But that defense, oh my God, that defense is horrendous though. It's like you knew run was coming. They still was getting like 8-9 yards a carry. It looked crazy. It looked crazy. It looked like the longest yard in the first half. Like when Stone Cold was running back. I think Stone Cold was playing. It was Derrick Henry was killing.
Yeah, man.
Do you think it's his last 200-yard game this year?
I think he got one more in him. And it might be against the Steelers because Ryan Clark was opening his mouth.
Ryan Clark, did he already get torched by Peyton Manning 1,000 years ago?
Oh, you breaking up that old? Yeah. You breaking that? You breaking that up? Yeah.
Make him a victim too? 1,000 years ago?
Yeah, that was many moons ago. Many moons ago.
How the hell he retired and still
Ryan Clark been out the league for a minute.
That's what I'm saying. Ain't he like a C-list first take announcer or some shit?
Oh, right. Wow, bro. You throwing shots.
Like Kendrick Perkins take a spot. Kendrick Perkins is the worst.
Yeah, him and what's the other guy? Ryan Hollins?
Ryan
I
Hollins.
hope KD sneak that nigga. I hope KD sneak him one day. He probably catch him slipping.
Kendrick Perkins. I remember he was trying to explain like his picks. I was like, oh my God. Somebody take the mic. Change the camera angle. That's one of those type of commercial type situations. Like, yeah, we be back between.
See, T.I. and Shannon Sharp, they was country with speech classes. That's you can tell the difference. He country with no speech classes. That's what that is.
Kendrick Perkins need to take a speech class. He don't know how to like articulate his thoughts. Yeah, he don't know how to elaborate well. I was like, oh. Yeah.
If you listen to T.I. like on the I'm Serious album, and you listen to T.I. now, oh, it's a hell of a difference. T.I. was so country back then.
I'm pretty sure T.I. probably took speech classes or took an English class.
He did.
I'm pretty sure that's what he did. Yeah. You know, a lot of rappers do that. Go to school for English, learn the language English language a little better, work on their wordplay. A lot of people don't even know that. A lot of people don't even know that.
I mean, a lot of MCs got dictionaries. I think it's cheating. The source is a dictionary, personally.
Yeah, you can always expand your way though, but yeah, you want to perfect your craft. So learning the English language better will help you with that.
Yeah, but if the source is really, I think the source is really trying to.
I think Lil Wayne did that too. I think Lil Wayne went to school for English too, if I'm not mistaken. I believe Lil Wayne did that too. Lil Wayne did do it.
You're a college
kid. He went to University of Houston. Yeah, he went to University of Houston, if I'm not mistaken. English.
Yeah, he shot
I think he got.
man.
I think he has a degree in English. Don't he have a degree in English?
Nah, it's in
Yeah,
business.
cool.
Yeah.
When Carter 2 came out, he was getting his degree.
I believe. Yeah, he went to school back. That's how he got better. One of the reasons
Yeah.
they say he got better. He worked on his metaphors and similes and stuff like that. You know,
Yeah.
Didn't Gucci go to college?
I think Gucci did go to college.
Yeah,
Gucci
Did he
went to college.
graduate? I don't know if he graduated, but he did go to
I don't know
college.
if he graduated, but Gucci went to college.
I know 2 Chainz went to college too.
Oh
I
yeah,
know
2
people.
Chainz was a
I know,
hooper.
yeah, he used to ball because I know people who went to college with him.
Yup.
He wasn't better than Cameron out there, but that's another story. Cameron,
Oh, you
cool.
gonna say, who's the best rapper / athlete? Go.
Whew. Lil Romeo, maybe?
You gonna
I
say
said J. Cole.
J. Cole?
Lil Romeo, maybe? Because Lil Romeo played for a Division I college.
Yeah, he got a scholarship to USC. He was top ranked. He was somewhat ranked. I think he was like a 3-star, 4-star athlete.
Yeah. He
J.
was-
Cole was up there. Though. J. Cole was up there too.
Yeah. Yeah.
Who else can I think of? Who else?
Can I use battle rap?
Davies was pretty good.
Hitman Holla up there. Hitman Holla up there.
I forgot him.
Oh man.
He averaged 26 in college. He averaged
Yeah.
26 in college.
That's true.
Wait, didn't Davies shoot the ball?
Yeah,
Davies
Davies.
shoot the ball?
He got the height and shit. He better.
I think he played on the same team with Kevin Durant, if I'm not mistaken.
Davies was solid.
Yeah.
Nah, Shaq is the best rapper / athlete. I'm joking. I'm
Oh
joking.
my god. Using that technicality was KD there.
I'm joking. KD wasn't that good though. KD wasn't that good though, man. Hey, low key, Lonzo Ball mixtape not that bad though, bro. Don't at me though.
I ain't going. It probably is.
No, lie, that
Dame
Lonzo
Dollar's
Ball
the
told
GOAT.
me, oh God, I thought it was gonna be trash. I'm like, oh, it's not that bad. It's not that
You
bad.
gotta throw
Dame
Dame
Lillard's the
Lillard
GOAT.
in it, man. Yeah, I'm about to say Dame Lillard is out there, man.
No, I'm
the
giving Dame Leonard credit, but I'm saying
And
low
right
key,
behind him is
Lonzo Ball
Oladipo.
mixtape was all right, bro.
Oh, I
People
forgot
sleep
about
on Oladipo R&B. It's R&B, all right. Victor Oladipo.
Oh man, Andre Drummond you heard Andre Drummond's song? That shit was trash, bro. He tried to do the
No.
auto love song, bro. Look it up. Worst. That might be one of the worst.
that.
AB is another one. And AB had a music vehicle. That shit was trash, bro. I'm sorry.
Hey, anybody ever heard Steven Jackson rap? I never heard Stax rap.
I don't know. I never heard him rap either. I never heard him rap.
He be getting a lot of love from people. I'm trying to hear what he... I think he gonna sound like one of them OG type niggas though. Can you see?
Yeah, bro. Yeah.
Like he just get drunk in the booth and start rapping. He one of them dudes that can rap when he's drunk.
That's what I was thinking about. That's what I was thinking about. Who else can I think of?
What about Chris
Webber.
Webber?
Chris Webber. I was about to say that too. Yep.
Kobe. I mean, Iverson. People slept on Iverson.
Kobe wasn't
And
good, bro.
Jada.
Kobe wasn't good. God rest his soul. Kobe wasn't good.
No, he wasn't. No, he wasn't. He was not.
I said God rest his soul before people get mad at me.
Nah, they know. He even knew he was a bad rapper. He even said he was a bad rapper.
Oh nah, he was terrible. That was back then when all the NBA players were trying to be rappers.
Yeah.
Yep. And all the rap, and all the rappers want to be in Hollywood. That's what it was.
It was like polar opposite, bro.
Like every rapper was in the movie in the mid-90s.
That's true.
But
it was only LL and Ice Cube that niggas cared about.
Yeah, because those were like the two best ones.
And Will Smith.
Will Smith and Will Smith. Don't sleep.
Yeah. Nah, I like Will Smith as a rapper. Don't get me wrong. Some of his 80s
Man,
songs
Will
was
Smith
fire.
be getting a lot of hate. Like when we talking about
Like
best
that Parents Don't Understand LP was fire to me.
Yeah, it was. I think he was the first. Wasn't he the first rap album to win a Grammy? Wasn't it him?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it was Will Smith. It was Will Smith. Yeah. Then
It was almost by default.
Then Vanilla Ice won one, and Vanilla Ice won one.
I don't like talking hip hop in the Grammys because nobody never deserves. Nobody never gets what they deserve.
Because back in the day, because they didn't take hip hop serious, bro. People didn't think hip hop was gonna be what it is today, bro. Back in the day,
Will Smith to win over De La Soul is bullshit.
Yeah.
I think 3 Feet High and Rising came out that year.
Nah, but it was a lot of good rap albums that year, bro. I know you can make an argument Will Smith shouldn't have won it, but Will Smith was the most commercial out of all of them. Like mainstream. That's why he won. That's all.
And Jazzy Jeff is one of the best producers ever.
Yeah.
Exactly. I agree with that. I definitely agree with that.
Yeah, that's the only reason you won. Now that I look at it, you gotta bring context to why he won.
Yeah.
You gotta bring
Yeah.
context to why he won. I always tell everyone don't
Now,
leave out something important like context.
yeah, because if you look at like that Macklemore joint, come on now, you think that was
Oh,
better than like Good Kid, Mad City? Like, come on, like,
Macklemore album wasn't bad, but I don't think he should have won it.
now you know why he won it though. It's because he played to the audiences.
yeah,
Yeah,
He played to the community, and he played to the mental health. Them the two biggest audiences out there: mental health and the community.
yeah,
yeah,
I agree with you. That's why he won. But I won't say. I mean, Good Kid, Mad City was the best album that year, bro.
that's classic. That was a
Good,
classic.
Good
Oh
Kid,
yeah,
Mad City. Yeah,
it
that
is
was
a
the best.
classic. It is a classic. I'm trying to think though. What year was that? 13? Is
I
that
want
the
to say,
same year as like Born Center, Yeezus, and all of that?
yeah, it was. It
There was
was.
a lot of good albums that year. Macklemore didn't even come to my mind that year, bro. I listened to his albums. The album wasn't bad though. I ain't gonna discredit and say the album
Yeah,
was trash.
but I already knew the Suicide Song was gonna win all Song of the Year and everything,
Oh
just
yeah,
because of what they were
that,
talking about.
yeah, that is true. Yeah, that joint was like what #1 for like 2 months.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah, I already knew. Soon they had the girl sing on the joint. I was like, yeah, the Song of the Year.
Yeah,
Go ahead and Lady Antebellum.
Yeah, that was 2014. 2014. I looked it up.
Okay.
2014.
2014. Okay.
2014 when he won.
Okay. I mean, but even like you go as far as 2 years ago with hip hop, like Rhapsody should have won with Layla's Wisdom.
Yeah, I said that.
I don't even think
I
she got
thought she had the
nominated.
best album.
Yeah, so
She got
that year I
nominated.
think Forest Hill Drive came out. There was a couple of them. I'm just looking
Wasn't
at
it?
what was nominated that year. That's what I was looking up. The album.
What, 2014? Yeah, Forest Hills Drive will be on there.
Yeah, Forest Hill. Yeah, Good Kid, Mad City.
Classic.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm gonna pick Forest Hills Drive over Good Kid, Mad City. I'll be honest with you.
Nah, I like Good Kid, Mad City better.
Forest Hills Drive though, man, no features. I mean, first time done since Nas.
Nah, Good Kid, Mad City had a good theme. You know,
Forest Hills
dude,
Drive, he went back home. We never heard of J. Cole like this.
man. Nah, sorry, I like Good Kid, Mad
I
City.
think that year they would have gave it to Kendrick for real. I think if Macklemore
They
didn't
will
have it, they
always
would
give it to Kendrick.
have.
Kendrick more commercial than Cole.
Cause let me think of the songs off that joint. Cause you had
Poetic Justice,
don't kill my vibe, Poetic Justice, Money
Money
Tree,
Tree.
Collard Green, yeah.
Swimming Pool, Sing About Me If I'm Dying.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna
She
get
ain't the mixtape song, but I do.
Good Kid, Mad City was better, bro. And they had the skits too, that old school skits. Come on, bro. I don't know. I'm gonna give it. They don't even do.
I
Do they
don't
even?
know, man. No. I like Forest Hills Drive a lot. Like I said, it was all him.
Nah, Forest Hill
Nobody
Drive is still a
expected
dope
him to
album.
do
I'm just gonna give it to Good Kid, Mad City.
I give you that.
Yeah.
I give you that.
You can make an argument for Forest Hill Drive, but I'm gonna give it to Good Kid, Mad City.
I think with that year you couldn't go wrong. Outside Macklemore, you couldn't go wrong. You couldn't go wrong with that year. You could have went J. Cole. You could have went Kendrick. I think Drake was nominated that year too. I think, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, I think Drake
Well,
was.
nothing was the same.
Yeah, nothing was
Yeah,
the same.
nothing was
Like
the
you
same.
couldn't
That's the
go.
same year.
You
That was
couldn't go wrong.
like that literally was like a great album year 2014. No one talks about it. That was a good album year. Like when I remember you said 2003 wasn't a good album year. I was like, you sure about that? 2003 was a good year, bro.
No, I was hating. It was a good album year.
I'm gonna say here thinking. I'm
It
just naming
was a good album year, but the people they named, oh 04 was really the year they broke out. That's what I was saying. Like
when
Wayne didn't break out to the first Carter.
The first Carter is when he got more buzz, but Carter 2 is when he made it.
Yeah,
I would say when he really, really made it. Like he made Carter 3, he was at his peak. By Carter 3, he was at his peak.
Like
Everybody
03, like Urban Legend came out late 03.
Yeah.
That was the album that
03 was the beginning of trap music came out.
Yeah,
trap
that was fire.
2003.
Yeah.
Luda probably out of that list, I think Luda was probably the most. Luda was
by
the most
far
developed out of all the people. Wayne wasn't there
by
yet.
far.
T.I. was still coming in. Ooh, I won't give it to
Nobody
Luda.
else ain't reached their peak yet. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
It was almost like
Luda was already at
this
his peak.
an extra year. 04 would have been a much tougher debate.
Another great year for albums. I think 2005 was a great year too.
I like 6.
2005, Late
I think-
Registration, Carter 2, Thug Motivation 101. 05
Yeah,
has
yeah.
some good years, bro. 05
Oh,
has
5
some
was
bang.
good.
05,
Hey, when that little brother come out, that Minstrel Project, because that one kind of changed my life in high school. Because ain't nobody knew what that was. Ain't nobody knew Knife Wonder or none of that back then. But that
I think
Minstrel
that
show by
was
Little
06.
Brother,
I
that
think
was
that was
fire.
06. Yeah.
you had,
I remember that whole year in high school driving up that joint.
yeah, 05 was a good year. I'm looking at all the albums. 05 was a good year.
05 was decent.
Because you had Thug Motivation, you had 50 Cent The Massacre, you had the Game documentary, Benny Siegel, The
Oh,
Bee is Coming, Common
the
album.
Becoming is slept on. The
Yeah,
Becoming
that's
is
a
so
very
slept
slept on
on.
album, bro. Now that I think
Very
about 05,
slept on.
I remember 05 when we was in high school. That was a dope year. But
Yes, it was.
oh man,
Yes, it
I think
was.
you're right about the early 2000s. The early 2000s, we was some Bammers, bro. I looked at
All
old
of it.
pictures like me from like 04, 03. I'm like, bro.
We all look like we should have been a yo. We all
What's the
look
guy
like
on
yo.
TikTok that always be roasting? Like, never forget. He hit me hard when he said the magic pictures.
Oh man.
Everybody
Oh,
took
man.
magic pictures in the 90s and the early 2000s. Don't lie.
Oh my God.
Everybody
The
went
mall
to like
joint.
Mall, Forestville Mall to get those pictures. Don't lie. Anybody who's a millennial, like from the 80s and the 90s, you lying if
And-
you don't have a magic picture. You lying.
And you always did that back-to-back joint doing the prayer hands.
Yeah, you always did it. That was the that's pre camera phones, bro. That's pre Instagram right there. They not hip for
I
that.
mean, I took go-go pictures. That
Bro,
been in there, but I did take a lot of go-go pictures.
I saw some go-go pictures.
I was
can't-
at the back of the shop.
Oh man.
I remember I saw some old pictures. I found some old pictures when I went to Little Pearl. I was like, dang, that's a long time. That's like from 04. 05, that's like 05, bro. That's like 15 years ago, bro. I felt
Let me
old,
tell
bro.
you how old head I am. I remember trying to sneak in the hot shop when I was like in junior high.
Yo.
Damn, bro. We all, hey, bro. I think we getting old, bro. We getting old, bro.
Niggas don't even know the hot shop that don't say Barnabas no more.
And you know the funny thing
They're not
about
even
that
open.
though? I'm about to say the funny thing you brought that up because I used to do the same thing, dog. I used to do the same thing, try to sneak into that joint every
I was
time.
like 12 years old.
Yep.
But then, unfortunately, cuz got shot in the head and they closed it down. Unfortunately, I remember that.
Yeah, unfortunately, yeah. But go-go's, you gotta be careful. There's always somebody popping off at the end.
That's true.
I was always cool with all the little heads though.
Yeah, like the neighborhoods to be beefing, you gotta be careful who you with. Sometimes you like if they beefing with somebody. Back in the day,
Every time you smell that joke, it's the whole fucking creek. I'm like, oh, what's good, y'all? Chilling.
you gotta look around. Like when I used to go, like if y'all like you see a neighborhood you don't like it, as soon as they start, they calling out, you look around like, oh no, let me get from over here. It's too many of them.
Let me get
I remember for a minute, Third World. That was it for a minute too.
Yeah,
Third World. Holla at your boy. Everybody, hey.
I remember, I ain't gonna say the neighborhood. I remember two neighborhoods was beefing, and I was cool with everybody from both sides. Like, man, I gotta play youth school. I gotta go to their events, then pretend like I don't go to that. I was like, man, I don't know about this, bro. You gotta
That's
stay.
another thing about the early 2000s. Everybody wanted to bang in the early 2000s for some shit.
Yeah, the early 2000s,
never
everybody
forget.
was beefing, bro. Your neighborhood was beefing with somebody, bro.
Yeah,
HBO
they used to have a crew called Gas Station back in the day. They used to
that's
rep
all-
a gas station.
yeah,
I know
that's all.
y'all-
Yeah, gas station. That's Suitland off
Yep.
across from Suitland High School.
Sula
Yeah.
House.
Yeah.
Yep.
Suitland side.
I'm like,
Yeah.
yeah. Gas station? Y'all gonna come and say I smell gas? Y'all really think I'm gonna take
that's
this
what they
in?
used to say, bro. I smell gas.
And then when I went to
I
cross,
think though,
this
that's
was
before.
20
I think
years
the whole
ago.
Suitland side came together though. If I'm not mistaken, I believe the whole Suitland side is together now. Before it was like everybody in Suitland had their own. I think they all came together.
Swan, Homer.
Yeah,
Swan.
I remember that.
They used to all work separate. I think they all
I
like
grew up on the Curry.
huh?
Hill Park. You know what I mean? Them and Swan used to always fight.
Yeah. Yep.
I think every neighborhood was pretty much, if your neighborhood had some numbers, they was beefing with somebody over some stupid stuff.
I ain't
be
gonna
like,
lie though, cross.
This thing.
When I went to CrossFit, I did not know about this Bradford Place of 28th shit till one time.
Nah,
it was
bro,
right
that
there,
joint
right
was real,
right
man.
in front of me.
That beef was real, bro. That was a
And
And I
real
saw
beef.
Shorty drop a dude. I ain't gonna say who it is on the air, but I saw Shorty drop a dude. I'm like, that's the wildest I ever seen.
I don't know if y'all remember what was this like 03, 04 when they fought in front of the crossing, like where the buses came. And
Yeah.
28th and Bradford was fighting.
I
Man,
remember
all I
that.
remember
But that's
it was
when
somebody
Doofy came with the nightstick.
yeah,
Doofy was hitting everybody with the nightstick in the legs and shit.
yeah, bro.
Mhm.
All I heard was somebody was like, man, they about to fight out the school. I'm like, they about to fight. Man, it was a whole bunch of them. I'm like, oh, bro.
Oh, let's not forget about that joint that happened at the park too. With the
Which one?
the two girl gangs and shit.
Oh yeah, they used to have girl gangs in the early 2000s, like Triple X.
I remember that.
I forgot what was the. I can't remember all the names. What Most Wanted Honeys? It was always like
Most
some.
Wanted.
Most wanted honeys.
You remember
Oh
Most
shit.
Wanted?
Yeah.
We old, bro. We old. Most Wanted is like 03, 04. And I was like,
Oh,
yeah.
Bro, that goddamn fight was floating around crossing like a goddamn mixtape, bro. That shit was
Right.
every classroom.
Right.
Every classroom.
Right, this how it starts. It's always like one person beefing, then they get their crew, and just turn into a big ass brawl, bro. It always happens like that, bro. Every time. Bro.
But you know, the only time I say that beef really and crossing had me just shook a little bit, like I don't know what's gonna happen, was the whole Katrina situation. If y'all remember that.
Oh yeah.
When they called one of the Katrina boys at the pizza joint, locked the door and all that. But other than that,
Yeah, they don't play around.
and then the boys came with the truck the next day, had the whole joint hostage.
Yeah.
I remember that, yo. Damn.
Man,
But that shit, all that shit was over. Like, who's the murder capital? Who wants to be known as the murder capital?
bro, being bragging at you the murder capital is like me saying I had a basketball game, I went 0 for 30. Like that's what I mean, like me bragging, like, yeah, I went 0 for 20. You're like, bro,
That's
that's
like-
nothing.
You
But
know
that was
Bill Wallace don't got shit on me.
yeah, but the 90s and the early 2000s, everybody was like, what city was the hardest? Like that's how it was back in the it was a different mentality.
It
Nowadays,
was a
as you
different
get older,
mentality.
you realize that shit was stupid. Like,
Very. Very.
I'm nowadays, I'm like, if you don't own the property in that neighborhood, you shouldn't be beefing or claiming anything. You should be like trying to get your money up. That's just me. Maybe that's the mature
I
older
always
me.
been old school though. I'm like, if you ain't La Cosa Nostra or you ain't West Side Blood or Crip or GD, like something legit that's world renowned, I don't really respect all that shit.
Well,
I never really did.
DMV was never really down with that Crips and Bloods. They are some
I
Crips
know.
and Bloods.
They tried. Some of them tried.
Nah,
Yeah.
I know a few Crips and Bloods. I still know a few Crips and Bloods, but they not from here originally. They like moved here. They was already like a Crip and Blood, but we never really adopted that like that. Yeah.
No, I was always in the neighborhood, which I kind of respect.
Because I was always like, if you gonna start a gang, start your own gang. If you was gonna do it, don't try to ride the coattails of like another city. They culture. Just start your own.
But gangs went.
Black. I don't know.
But the whole thing is, people went pirate. People was like pirates with the gangs, though. They try to take over other gangs and lands and all that. The point of a gang is to protect your neighborhood where you from.
Well,
From shit like unwanted police killings and all that type of shit, or bring food to the children.
I heard stories about Crips and Bloods before they became Crips and Bloods. It started out like neighborhoods.
They were
Then
brotherhood.
They were like
They were
neighborhoods.
brotherhood.
Now, but before they claimed the Crips, it was like certain neighborhoods in LA. Then they came together and formed the Crips. I think Crips started out with something nice. It was one of protecting the neighborhood. I forgot what Crips.
All of them.
What the Crips
Bloods
stand
is a
for?
beautiful meaning.
Bloods. Crips. What the Crips stands for? I forgot what it stands for. I have to look it up. It used to mean something.
I used to know all that.
It used to mean something positive. I can't remember, but I don't know what happened.
They both did, because you know they all branched from the Black Panthers, and you know what the Black Panthers was about.
Yeah,
that's why I don't really respect these youngsters today.
The game started like
all these kids too. They didn't take the word gangster out their mouth. None of the shit they doing gangster. They ain't nothing but low level thugs, bro. First of all, gangsters don't get caught. You never know who the gangsters really are, and gangsters can rub shoulders with anybody and make money off of them.
Well, yeah,
it's gangsters that extorting people in Wall Street right now. It's gangsters that got fucking professional sports on lock. Them real gangsters.
Nah, the real gangsters. I told everybody. Nah, the biggest gangsters in the world is politicians. I told everybody that.
Yeah, that's true.
They can put laws on books in their favor.
Well, they beef with the mafia forever. That's what that is. I swear the FBI will put together to take down the mafia.
Politics to get your bills passed if you pay the right amount of money. I hate to say it, that's how it is, bro. If you like, yeah, man, you pay a local politician. Say, for example, you own a construction company. You know what I mean? You cool with a politician. Say, oh man, Mr. Jones, I get you first dibs on a contract, anything in the city. That's pretty much how it works, bro. You donate to his campaign or something like that. That's how you get, bro. I hate to say it, that's just the shady side of politics. That's
But you
just
know
how.
what though? If you have blackmail on them, you can own them too, though.
Yeah,
And that's
man.
what the mafia used to do.
Yeah, bro.
Extortion.
Yeah, bro. But now you
I
got
mean,
big corporations playing both sides, bro.
all of them. I'm
That's
sorry.
all. Not
all of
everybody.
them.
All corporations play
Most
both
of them,
sides.
they pander. They pander. I ain't
Yeah.
gonna lie, all this BLM shit that look like pandering to me.
Oh, they beyond.
That's
Man.
another story.
I'm not going to talk about that because yeah, they are pandering, trying to get that black dollar.
I tell you,
I mean,
every time I
literally
turn on EA Sports, it's a special message on there that I already kind of knew about.
Yeah.
yeah.
You know what I mean? They got pandering, get that money, bro. They got to keep you want to keep buying Madden, bro. We ain't
Look
gonna
up
talk.
to the fuck, man. That game been garbage since
That
2008.
is trash though.
I can say this now.
I play
Black,
NFL 2K5 on Xbox. That's what I play when I want to play football.
I can say this: the Black Lives Matter movie was not gonna save Madden 21. That shit was trash from the get go.
Nah, I couldn't save it. Black Lives Matter, whatever organization you can think of, nobody can say that. That's not
This
trash,
how
bro.
bad Madden 21 is for me. Joe Paterno from the dead can't save that goddamn franchise.
Wow, nobody can save it. No, they can't save it, bro. Nah,
Bill Cosby dead. I can't save that franchise, bro. Like it's
Wow.
that bad.
like it's bad, bro. Let's go ahead and chalk that joint up to the game. Try next year. Try better next year.
One day, because I'm a huge gaming nerd. One day we're gonna talk about the fall of sports games in general. I mentioned it like a year or two ago, but I never got in contact about it. Like all sports games are struggling. 2K ain't great either.
It ain't. But the funny thing about
it's
it,
okay. It's okay.
yeah.
Is
But
it
what's
me or
saving is the graphics.
the graphics? Yeah, that's the only thing better about it. The graphics.
Yeah, the
All right,
graphics.
people look good, but still, the gameplay sucks. It doesn't even matter to me.
So you gonna camp out for the new Xbox or PS5? That's what we're gonna do.
I mean, naturally, you're gonna do it if you're a gamer. Naturally, be honest
I'm
with you.
tempted to buy it,
Smartest
but
thing to do, if you can afford to, and the know-how, PC is definitely the way to go. Be honest with you.
That is true.
Yeah, because you can always upgrade the graphics and stuff in the middle.
Yeah.
The
And you can
hardware.
mod. And you can mod. That's the thing.
Yeah.
That like if you had Madden might be better for you on there because you can actually make the whole college football team if you want to. You can make it NCAA 2021 if you want to. That's why I say PC's better. But if I had a choice between the PS5 and the Xbox, I will go Xbox at the moment. At the moment. But the thing is, with PS5, what always had PlayStation go over is their exclusive gaming.
That's the only thing. Yep, that is the only thing.
Because
I say
Xbox,
they about even. Whoever got the best exclusive, probably the best exclusive.
it's going to be Sony because Xbox laid waste to some of their best exclusives. When the last time you seen a Splinter Cell game?
That's true.
Sure.
Like, if it's like Halo or bust. They really don't work on their exclusive games. Like, why has never been a Maximum Overdrive 2?
Yeah.
That was the game you built at launch.
Yeah.
See, with PlayStation,
but now
you got Spider-Man that's popping. God of War is still making games. Last of Us 2 just dropped.
Yeah.
Uncharted's going to drop another one soon.
Yeah. And then let's not forget, they also waiting for and I mean this is both systems. They're waiting for GTA 6. That's the other thing.
But that might not drop to like 2022 or 23 because honestly, GTA 5 is still doing new shit with GTA 5. It's crazy.
It's hard to make a GTA, bro. That's a lot of coding, bro. That's not that's a difficult game. That takes
especially
time.
now because they talking about making it all of America. Like you can fly to different cities and stuff.
Yeah.
But they were saying that they was going to have. I mean, this is a rumor. This is a rumor. I'm just claiming it now. This is a rumor that they say they was going to say before the next E3, and then that's when they was going to announce the release date with some footage. So that trailer that they had out, like that was like a confirmed trailer that came out on YouTube. But they said they're gonna have more footage of it in E3 of 2021. So we might get something. We might. It's just, like I said, it's just rumors right now, though.
Put it like this: we might get another Mortal Kombat before we get another GTA. That's how long it's gonna take.
It's gonna be probably 2021, 2022. Probably.
Because
It's gonna
Mortal
be
Kombat's gonna be just like GTA. They're just gonna keep building and building and building because they know they don't have to make another game all the time. So, like they just put Rambo on Mortal Kombat. Rambo's coming out on Mortal Kombat. If y'all ain't see that,
Yep, I saw that one. Yeah, I saw it. Yeah, they
that's
gearing up
wild.
for the next
I'm like,
one.
how the fuck they put Rambo on here? But out of all people,
I know.
Rambo. I was like, Mike Tyson would have been good.
Damn, man. We got to do a gaming. That might be good. Do a gaming podcast.
I got you, man.
Man,
I'm a nerd.
I want to do
collect systems and all
I want
that.
to do that. Man, that conversation we had about movies, man. Y'all changed my mind about loving basketball, bro. I'm disappointed.
You still
changed my mind. I used to love loving basketball. You made me think about the movie. You be like, man, Q wasn't shit, bro. Like, you had to think about it, bro.
Y'all talk about Future. Q was that nigga for real.
Q was Future
yeah.
before Future. He was the toxic guy before the toxic guy.
Yeah,
He said he go to Burger King. You want some? Why is man playing double triple though? Looking like ooh.
And then he hit then he hit old girl with the. Hey, so who you taking to the dance? Spalding? Who's Spalding? Damn. The basketball though. The basketball.
That man shot fire. He shot off at him. Pow, pow, pow. Man, I rewatched that movie. You made me think about it. Now I got older. I'm more mature. I was like, damn, man, this dude was right. He was right. He was like, would you let you date your daughter? I'm like, hell to the no. Like, you gotta think about stuff like that when you get older.
I split it with his father too after I shoot him.
Oh man,
it's your fault. He got this shit. It's your fault.
He got it from his father. When about. I mean, I ain't gonna talk about his father.
That? I dress your fine ass in Gucci and gold. That's it. Yeah, he that big. He probably hit her. He probably hit her like smacked her in the face.
Like, yeah,
he definitely
cheating on his mom.
His voice too deep, not to be abusive. You can hear him now. Shut up.
He said, "What you worrying about her for? I'm paying all the bills, ain't I?" Like,
when people say stuff like that, dog, they not afraid to hit their woman. That's
Remember I said that joke to Delonte? I said, if your man, I told a girl, if your man paying all your bills and he cheating, you need to mind your business. I'm joking. I don't really mean it. I'm joking. That's a toxic behavior. You need to mind your business. You taking care of. You need to mind your business.
That's an old school joke right there. Them old head jokes right there.
That's an old head joke. It's like,
yeah.
Oh, man.
I tell you, but now in the future though, we definitely got to talk about gaming, man. I think
I want to bring up more music and movies though. When y'all was talking about the monster movie, I get so many people. I'm tired of people always when I come up with a monster movie, they always bring up freaking Scarface. I'm like,
Scarface.
That's not a monster. That's not a monster movie.
Y'all was the only people that agree with me. I was like, no, that's more like a drug crime movie. I put it in the crime movie category.
It's a radical riches. It's a rise of power, but it's not a mafia movie. It's no mafia figures in there.
Bro, my family, people I know, they love Scarface, bro. Like the old heads, they love Scarface. The old heads love Scarface, bro. Like I see old heads, they
can't. Scarface broke all the rules except for Snitch.
But it was the 80s though. That was like, that 80s rise to fame type stories. People 80s, they glorified that back in the 80s. 90s. That drug dealing. I'm telling the truth.
Yeah, but there's better ways to do it. That didn't kill this man.
Yeah, man.
And I think he had a secret obsession with his sister. I always thought he wanted to sleep with his sister. That's another story.
Hey, man, you just don't ruin Scarface for me too, bro. Come on, stop, bro. You about to ruin Scarface.
No, it's still a great movie because who thought Pacino could play Cuban after he did Godfather? But still, I mean, it's a lot of flaws in that movie and that man, Tony Montana, Paper Joy.
Yeah, man, because we was talking about like, we had a podcast. We was doing something about underrated movies. I said a movie I used to always like when I was little was Fresh. I told everybody that.
I seen that. What's crazy? I seen that as a kid in theaters. A 7-year-old kid. My uncle and aunt took me to see that. Mm-hmm. That was one of the movies that changed my life as a kid.
Yeah, man. I told everybody. Yeah, because we talking about like black movies from the '90s. People don't bring up Fresh a lot of times. I'm like, y'all
Let
sleeping
me tell
on
you my
Fresh.
flaw about Fresh though.
Mhm.
They used this. They used this with Samuel Jackson. They did all this hype about him. He only had like 2 minutes in the movie.
Yeah, bro. I remember the trailer and the commercials. He was like, they showed him like throughout the trailer. Then when you watch the movie, he was literally in there for like 5 minutes,
3
maybe.
minutes. Yeah.
You know,
Maybe
because
5
he
minutes.
just did
He only
Die
had like
Hard.
3 scenes, bro. He only had like 3 scenes in the movie, if I'm not
Because he
mistaken. Like
just had
3 or
this
4.
breakout with Die Hard. They used that fame, dog. But they ain't
Oh
put him
yeah.
in the movie. Another thing too, they could have did more about Escobar and all them. They could have did more with the Puerto Ricans too. They ain't showed enough stuff with the Puerto Ricans.
Yeah, you're right. Right.
Yeah, but
The
they,
movie's kind of rushed. It was kind of rushed.
yeah.
Yeah, man.
But you know, they kind of like they felt better doing Narcos with Pablo and them though. They felt better doing it that way because there's no
Yeah,
restrictions.
Oh, man.
but
The
I like
first
the
season,
story about the
first season
kid
of
is better than
Narcos,
the
was
story
like that.
about that.
Huh?
Because for all the people that watch Tyreek and Power today, Fresh was the original Tyreek for me.
He was.
He was.
He really was. He was. He, now that you think about it, yep, he really was. When you think about it.
But I never forget that scene that dude Jake was getting cooked in basketball. He just shot the man. I'm like, dang, was she a T.O. for cooking you? Damn, Jake.
Yeah, bro. Yeah, man. Your man did not care.
That's a classic underrated movie though. That
Yeah.
really is.
And what is it? Blue? What is it? Blue Hill Avenue? That's another one.
Nah, yeah,
That
Blue
one
Avenue
was
was
cool.
that was cool. Blue Avenue was good.
That was cool. I like the plot and stuff. I ain't like fake Chris Tucker on it, but it was alright. Big dude, that was my homie though. I
Oh
wish Big dude
yeah.
lived longer. But I was like, that's homie from Life.
Wow.
Yeah, exactly. Yup, that was dude from Life.
Rest in peace to him. I think he's gone now, ain't he?
I think he did, but I don't. I think he. I don't know what year it was, but I think he is.
Yeah, Blue Hill Avenue was a good underrated joint. I give you that.
Trying to think if any want me to tell you another movie? Remember Delonte we was talking about?
Yeah.
Man. We was talking about Forrest Gump. Like as an
Let me tell
adult.
you.
I said, man, Forrest Gump was a simp for hanging around for Jenny. Hanging around for Jenny, bro. I said that. I was like, now that I watched it when I got old, I was like, I used to think it was like,
Legendary.
oh, yeah.
Legendary simp.
Yeah,
Yes.
he might be the lifetime achievement of simp. Like, if you actually think about it, that's the ultimate simp movie. If you actually look
Hold
He
at it.
took care of her while she got burnt by another dude and everything.
Then she
Yup.
had AIDS at the end too.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Had a baby with her and everything. He
Yeah,
really
single
still
moms,
was
and
simp.
bruh.
Yeah, I think
I looked at that while I'm old. I was like, bro, that might be
for
the
like
ultimate.
20 years.
Yeah, I said that might be the ultimate simp movie.
But one underrated thing about Forrest Gump though is the soundtrack. That's one of the best soundtracks I ever heard in a movie.
Yeah, very. Yeah, I forgot about it. They did have some good music on there.
Yeah, they had good music. Definitely.
Great music.
Hey, oh yeah, when y'all was talking about best soundtrack, you know I had family members like they older. You know what they said? They said y'all forgot
What?
two movies. They said y'all didn't say
Superfly?
Superfly and Claudine. They said Claudine had the good soundtrack.
I said Superfly.
Nah, but they said Claudine. Claudine was a good one too.
Claudine was good. I mean, if I
Yeah,
put
Claudine.
Claudine, I might as well say Sparkle.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's Claudine. They was like, I was like, y'all forgot about Claudine and Superfly. I was like, I
I
don't
ain't
think we
listen
even
to
named
Superfly.
it.
Yeah, Curtis Mayfield, I listen to that.
Nah, yeah, Superfly got a dope soundtrack. That might be one of the best, like old school
Oh my
soundtrack. Like
God, yeah. I'm your Christian man.
they made original music just for the movie. That's what made I give it more credit for that. If you
Yeah.
made a movie like music originally for it, then like they're taking old songs and making them together.
Yeah, I'm about to say, yeah. I'm about to say the first Superfly was fire. Curtis Mayfield was that dude.
Yeah, very underrated musical genius, by the way. Very underrated.
Yes.
Very underrated.
Yes.
No one talks about him when they talk about like the greatest musical geniuses.
Yeah.
He don't get mentioned a
He
lot.
up there. I like
Yeah.
him and Rory Ayers are like on the same category now.
Yeah,
Yeah. I
yeah,
give
bro.
you that one.
Because Rory
He wrote
Ayers is still
I didn't
doing
realize
music
he wrote
today.
that many hits from like the 60s and 70s, bro. Curtis Mayfield wrote a lot of hits, bro.
Yeah.
Yes, he did.
Yeah, from the 60s and 70s.
That's why I love him so much. And you know how much of like their music was sampled too between Superfly and Rory Ayers? It's crazy.
Yeah.
Yes. It's crazy. Yeah, it's ridiculous.
Like half of 1994 comes from fucking Warriors.
I think the most sample artist is DeBarge, right? Yeah, DeBarge is the most sample.
Yeah,
DeBarge is
yeah.
the sample.
According to Kanye, the Mavlets, because Kanye used to use the Mavlets on everything in the beginning.
I didn't realize that DeBarge had that many samples like throughout. I was like, dang, because my mom loved DeBarge. She was like, that's a very underrated artist from the '80s. So like, she'd say that's like very like they don't get mentioned. She'd tell you like, yeah, man, why nobody mention them?
The drugs.
The Barge was nice.
Nah, they still had hits, bro. They had hits, bro.
Yeah. But the
Barge was nice.
Was drugs though.
Yeah, drugs. Bro, back in the day, all those artists was on drugs, bro. I'm just keeping it 100.
Some type of psychedelic, some type of LSD.
Especially from the 70s and the 60s, them niggas was high as a kite. That's probably
Let me ask you this, though. Who's your favorite band of all time? Just band.
Band? Like, give me a genre.
Any genre.
Ooh.
I ain't even talking rock. Any genre. I would tell you mine's already is Earth, Wind, and Fire.
Damn, I was about to say them.
Yep. That's what my parents used to listen to. I'm telling you what my parents used to listen to. That's how I know a lot of old school what my parents used to play.
I was about to say it's between Earth, Wind, and Fire and the Isley Brothers for me.
Isley Brothers had a great band too. They did have a pretty good band. James Brown had a good band too because he had Bootsy Collins.
Yeah, Bootsy. Yep.
Ooh, I'm trying to think of something different. Rock and roll, I like Queen.
If we talking rock and roll, the Doors to me, it's the Doors. The reason why I say the Doors is they weren't a traditional rock band. They had an organ player, a bass guitar, and a drummer. They didn't even have a lead guitar, and they made all them hits in the 60s. They did it with an organ player. That's why I like them because they were so unorthodox. But if we talking about like complete band, great bands,
I like
Led Zeppelin's up there.
I like Queens.
Queen is great.
Queen
Freddie Mercury carried Queen though.
Yeah.
Freddie,
I think of like when we was little. I used to like the Foo Fighters from the '90s.
Foo Fighters was nice.
One of my favorite songs is Everlong. Don't judge me. I like that song. I know. I listen to rock, man. I know because when I play rock and roll, like when I'm at work, and people be shocked. Huh?
Pearl Jam just dropped Unplugged. So Pearl Jam literally just dropped the Unplugged album this week, out of nowhere.
You ever had that awkward moment when you play rock and roll on your mix and everybody's like, "You listen to this?" We thought you just listened to trap music. We thought you was Trap God over there. So
don't you be feeling offended sometimes though?
Yeah, sort of. So I'm more diverse with my music. It's depending on the mood. I normally play music based on the mood I'm in.
That's what I do. I do the same thing. I just based on mood.
Just to let you know, I listen to drug lord trap music going to my 9 to 5. It give me hype in the morning. Don't judge me, guys.
You know what that. See, I'm the complete opposite. I like to relax my mind. I would listen to like mixtape Wale or some new thing.
I'm just driving into work and singing God blessing all these trap niggas and stuff like that.
Yeah, like I'll go one day. I would just go. Yeah, one day I would go. Like 2000s. The next day I'm going like Juice WRLD and it's some other shit. Then the next day I'm going Blink 182, Linkin Park, all over the place.
Shout out to Linkin Park. Yeah. They jumped up to the anniversary of Hybrid Theory.
I told you that funny story at work when I was playing like some old school 70s, 60s, 70s R&B, bro. They was like, "Oh, you listen to this?" I'm like, "Oh man, you turn into an old man." Next thing you know, like 2 minutes later, everybody singing "Me and Mrs. Jones." That's all I heard throughout at work. Everybody's like, I thought you didn't know the song. I was like,
"Oh, my childhood."
Exactly.
I said, man, I got old school parents. They used to play the old school jam, so that's how I'm telling everybody. That's how I know old school music.
Yeah,
that's what's up, man. He came from a good household. Then I say,
make sure you do the same for your kids. I'm tired of these young kids don't know who '90s rap and all this '90s R&B. I got offended one time. Somebody said, "Oh, they didn't like '90s R&B." I almost caught a charge. I was like, "You don't like '90s R&B? How old are you?" That's the first thing I said. I was like, "How old are you? You got to be like 20 or something."
Some of the best production. The beats used to be. I'm like, why people don't rap on these beats?
R&B? I was like, okay. I'm like, I need to talk to your parents. Your parents have failed you. Like
that's part of the reason my favorite R&B group is SWV. Yeah. Hey, that Their production used to be so much fire to me.
Yeah.
I used to want to rap
That's
on every
definitely-
SWBV. I ain't gonna lie to you. It was a great era though, but yeah, man, these kids though, man, they gonna like what they like. I mean, everybody think because you have an opinion, they think you're hating. So I don't
Yeah,
even try to
nowadays,
even get my opinions on music.
nowadays, man. Well, I can't say no. I'm pretty sure my parents were the same way when we was coming up.
Definitely. Definitely.
Yeah, it was like they ain't probably like much about hip hop or R&B because they had a different era. So that it's gonna be passed. It's the same thing gonna happen to us when we get older. It's super cycles.
It's already kind of happening though.
Yeah, it's happening to everybody because I understand like some millennials and their kids just have different tastes in music. like yeah, just you could tell. I'm like, well, you put to introduce your kids to this. Like, oh, this is a good artist. You know what I mean?
I mean, that's what I did with my siblings because we like 12, 13 years apart. But when they was growing up, I played some Jimi Hendrix. You know what I mean? And then the next day I played some Tony Braxton or something.
Oh yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? I wanted them to know their history before they
I
decide.
remember my
If you
little brother
decide to
was
listen to all this shit, that's up to you. Huh?
Yeah, I remember my little brother was on Chief Keef hard. He a little bit younger than me, but yeah, he was on. Remember Chief Keef like 2010, like back in those days. Don't like Monster. Yeah, that was like the Chief Keef era. You know the era I'm talking about. I was
Yeah,
in
I
college, but yeah, when that happened. But yeah,
Love Sosa.
yeah, bro, that's when Sosa was the man.
Yes, sir.
Never got it. Never was a fan of me.
Never a fan of Chief. Nah, Chief Keef was alright, bro. I
Only
like
film music I like is UK, bro. To be honest with you, I like the London boys.
I like his mixtape Back from the Dead. I ain't gonna lie. That was a dope mixtape from Chief Keef. After that, he fell off after like I started liking him after like that mixtape in his first album.
It's just hard. It's hard for me to like drill music like that. I don't like the New York scene either.
Hey, bro, it's so you gotta be in the mood for it. It's supposed to get you hyped.
I like
if you're not in the hype mood,
I like the London boys.
Huh?
I like the London boys. The London boys be going. I like UK music as far as the drill.
I gotta start listening to UK music. I never really got into it, man. Maybe it's the accent that threw me off.
It is the accent. Once you go to the accent, they sing the most lyrical people.
I think the accent threw me off. Don't judge me. Don't judge me, guys.
Because, for example, battle rap. Like if you in the battle rap, Shawty Horror is one of the best battle rappers out ever been. But you will never know that because of how he talk. I tell you. So, like, listen to a Shawty Horror battle is like one of the worst experiences of your life. But once you get it, you be like, bro, this dude is like fire. That's the only thing with UK music.
Yeah, you gotta understand the accent and the lingo. You know, they got their own lingo different. I don't understand what somebody gotta explain to me what he just said. And I'm like, I get I sort of get it, but I don't.
Yeah. Like, for example, Chaos. You ever heard of Chaos back in the day? He was like one of the dopest people to me in that era, but I don't think he got love because he wasn't American. Because I swear, like, everything will.i.am did was Chaos. Most definitely rock his records was Chaos style.
Yeah, people are biased a little to their region. That is true. To their region, people are a little region biased.
Because honestly, if you want to be real, Chaos the first dude to really come from Canada to make buzz out here. But they never going to say that. They always going to give it to Drake because he's the most popular dude.
That's because Drake, he got signed to Young Money. Yeah, you know what I mean? So Far Gone was like
one of the most popular episodes us growing up on Nickelodeon was him getting shot on the Grassy.
Yeah, that's true. But that was before Drake. That was before Drake, the music artist. That's Drake, the actor.
Drake, the actor, broke records back then, though. They knew who Aubrey was.
Well, when nobody knew who Aubrey was going to be, Drake knew.
Well, yeah, the episode when he rapped on there before he got shot, too.
Come on, son. You know you ain't seen. So you ain't seen. Come on, son. Come on, let's be real. You know he wasn't. You didn't think back then after seeing that episode you're gonna be one of the hottest rappers ever in the game. You know damn well.
No, nobody ain't think that. Even when you heard So Far Gone.
If you would have said, I was like, nah, I didn't see that.
Even when I heard So Far Gone, I was like, he's dope, but he ain't gonna be on that level. Nobody ever thought of it.
So Far Gone caught me off guard. When I was like, oh wow, the dude from the Grassy. I was like, damn, that's the first thing that came to mind, man. He's all right.
See, it ain't really catch me. What caught me off guard as far as people like that is that because of the internet, Childish Gambino. That's something that caught me off guard.
Yeah.
I never thought this dude that plays dumb on Community would be one of the best artists around today.
Nope.
Yep.
Nope. Would have never thought it.
No.
And then he had that joint before before because internet, because he caught a little buzz off it. I think it was called Camp.
Yep.
And,
You're right.
and then when that
YouTube.
joint, yeah, because when that joint came out, I was like, who the hell is this Daniel? I looked him up. I was like, hey, that's the dude from from that TV show.
Yeah,
And then sure
Community. Like,
enough,
okay.
so
And then when he made
right
that Awake in My Room, I'm like, this dude on another level. This dude's trying to be like the new. Because that don't sound like the 70s album. I'm like, this is so much fire to me.
Yeah.
I don't know what this
I mean,
release.
Yeah, because he came out with Redbone. I was like, oh damn, this is like old school feel right here. Like this is crazy how he did that record. Yeah.
And then when he did Terrified live on at the Grammys with the choir,
Yeah.
that's when he made it to me.
Yeah, he's up there. He's definitely up there.
Oh yeah, definitely. But he one of them dudes. We ain't gonna see him no time soon.
Nah, you about to do ATL, so he writing that up, and then he about to do that, and that's it. I think he done with music for a minute after that.
That's sad. Because he was great.
Yeah, but now they got to get a triple threat. Yeah.
Oh yeah, music is a side hustle now. Ain't nobody main gig no more.
Exactly.
People selling clothes, then doing music.
Nah, because the streaming messed it up though. You don't make as much money from streaming.
I know. I think it's like 1,000 or 10,000 streams to equal one album sale.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, the industry, they have to find a way to get over though.
They gotta figure out a way to make it profitable to streaming. They gotta figure
exactly. They're not though, because they're gonna get over every time.
Yep.
Because nobody can't really value the cost of a stream. Because even though we know the data and stuff, but what's the cost of it? How much money is it worth to you to get all these streams?
I'm trying to think of what you get paid.
See, back then they had a layout. They're like, all right, well, I went platinum before. I'm worth this much money because that person worth this much money because they went platinum. You can't really do that off streaming. It's so sporadic now.
Yeah.
Like, honestly, I don't know why people still make albums. I would just make singles the rest of my life.
I agree with you. That's what I would do.
Yeah.
You got to adapt to the game. You got to adapt to the game. So that, you know what I mean? The environment changed, so you got to adapt. I'll probably say just drop singles and just have them stream. That's the easiest way to do it now.
Well, honestly, if you want to be weird, you can always push vinyls.
That's true.
Yeah, you can. Vinyls are coming back.
Out there.
Vinyls
and the average vinyl is like $25.
Yeah.
Maybe I missed the vinyl movement. I might.
No, it's popping today.
No, it came back. Vinyls is back. The sound quality on the vinyl is great though, compared to there's a difference between in it with the vinyl, the sound quality.
Exactly. That's why some people pay $30 a month on Tidal just to get that quality.
Just to get the quality.
Yeah, man.
I couldn't do it.
$30 a month? Jeez.
The family plan.
The family plan like 30.
30. Woo.
Just for high-fi 360 audio, brother. And then so some of them you do like a special Sonos thing.
Disney Plus, Hulu added together. Ooh. I think I'll pass, bro. I'll pass on that one. Amazon Prime. Dang, bro. There's a bunch of stuff you can get for $30. That's like 3 or 4 streaming services you can get for that, bro. For that one service.
It's your love for music. If you wanted to pay $300 a year for it.
Nah, it's not worth it.
$1 a day.
That's a hard pass for me.
That's a no for you, dog.
Yeah, that's a no for me, dog. I love music, but not that much. Not that much. That's too much.
And I'm be honest too. A lot of these streaming services don't have all the music either.
They don't.
Yeah, they don't. It's because it's up to who own the publishing, I guess, who own the rights to the music to give them.
That's why you're starting to get re-release of some mixtapes today.
Yeah.
I'm about to say, I already knew something was up when No Ceilings came out. I was like, No Ceilings is like damn near 5, 6, 7, maybe even like 9 years old, and they just now putting their streaming
No Ceilings.
But even 90s music, a lot of B-sides of music you can't find.
Yeah. That's true too.
Like for example, it was this remix that 95.5 used to always do the Junior Mafia's Players Anthem. It's called the Dirty Mix. The
Mm.
joint they go don't. That joint in the beginning,
Yeah.
no, you can't find that nowhere but Spotify. And you got to dig in the crates to find it on Spotify. Just simple
Oh,
stuff like that.
unless you got the old school CD of it on the CD
Yeah,
back in the day.
instrumentals. Another thing is instrumentals. You can't find a lot of instrumentals on streaming services either.
Nope.
Yeah, because if somebody owned the rights to it, they don't want to give it up. There's really nothing you can do.
Yeah.
Exactly.
There's really nothing you can do.
And on top of that, disc drives ain't around no more anyway. So
CDs are dead, bro. You buying a
Yeah.
CD is like you looking for a VHS tape for like a new DVD release movie or something like that, bro. CDs are like a thing of the past now.
They took them out of Best Buy. That's how I knew they was there.
Yeah, they took them out of all the Walmart, Target. You can't buy a CD no more. You have to order online to get it.
I could never buy a CD from Target. I mean Walmart.
Oh, you talking about the PG-13 version?
I only could buy the only CD I ever bought from Walmart was Marvin Sapp. Never would have made it. It's the only thing I bought from Walmart.
Oh man, I remember when I was little. We bought I bought the DMX Flesh on my Flesh, Blood on my blood, and we didn't know till we got it home. That joint was censored.
All
Like
it was
every
my
time
what?
Yeah,
My
all you
what?
see is like a blank. It's like blank. Yeah. Oh man, I was like, oh, I forgot Walmart sell the censor version.
Yeah. Yep.
I'm taking y'all back. I was little at the time. That was back in the day, bro. Man, they need to gave the BET. They need to gave the BET version, say like Freak or something. Like you the voiceover.
Oh my god, that album though, a DMX album, I could tell. That Joe Party was ruined.
Yeah, it was just like it sounded like a skip record, like somebody skipped over it. I was like, wow. So out of all that cussing, you probably got maybe 2 minutes of the song. Well,
yeah, I'm about to say certain parts of the song they don't even play because it's like, man, I don't even think I can edit this.
Like it's too explicit. So
I never got Walmart for that. They got the most gangster DVDs ever, but they can't sell a CD with the customer.
Like now, but the funny part about Walmart, like especially down south, like you can go buy a gun in Walmart, like a shotgun or a rifle, but you can't buy a custom CD with explicit language. Like, what is the world coming to, bro?
I mean, I get a pump, but I can't listen to Pastor Troy.
Yeah, shotgun out 9 in the back near the kids' bikes, but you can't.
You can buy soap and everything. Like, no, that was a legit gun store for a minute.
Yeah, especially like down south. I don't know. I think they cut them out a lot of places now. I think, especially.
Oh, they still don't.
Yeah, it's depending on what state you in, but
because we're an open carry state.
Yeah, that's another good reason to go to Nevada.
Yeah, you go to the grocery store with your joint on your hip, just open.
Oh man, because I remember I went to South Carolina to Myrtle Beach, and every place we went to, they had like the open carry like signs in the door. Like we went to the pool. It was like a water park. It said no open carry here. Like it said like so. I'm like, I forgot we in South Carolina. When we went to Myrtle Beach, I forgot we in Myrtle Beach. I was like, oh.
About to say, stay safe, black man.
Nah, South Carolina got some weird laws, bro. You can't wear baggy pants in South Carolina, bro.
Yeah, I knew about that. I didn't know about
you can get locked up or get a ticket. I'm no lie. Like you walk around with
is it no SAG rule?
Yeah, it's a no SAG rule in South Carolina. You better not show your drawers. The police can pull you over. Like they can literally stop you, write you a ticket, or lock you up, depending on the situation.
Man, don't get locked up for that. You don't want to be known for that.
Going to jail, they're like, yeah, man, what you went to jail for, man? I'm, sagging my pants, man. My belt went tight.
Real? Oh, for real? What time you work out? They already planned. The Fleece Johnson. It
was like, bro, you imagine. Man, you better lie and say you in there.
I like you and I want you.
Hey, bro, I remember that Boondocks episode. Yeah, you ain't done washing behind your ears.
Oh, man.
Y'all remember that episode? Hey, bro, that episode.
Hey, do a perfect impersonation of him. It's
The sad
hilarious.
part is based off a true story off that HBO
Yeah,
documentary. That's what made it bad.
Yeah.
That was like real life. That's what made it funny. I'm like, bro.
My man was like,
I-
getting booty is more important than drinking water.
Your man said, yeah. He said some people like jam. Some people, I think he said peanut butter jam, but I like jam jelly. I think he said something wild like that. I was like,
No,
they
your
can
man
post this
said,
on
nah,
TV. I was like,
Like
oh,
booty.
nah. Yeah, your man
A
said,
man's butt.
your man said, yeah, he's like, in the outside world, they like peanut butter and jelly on bread, but I like my peanut butter and jelly on booty. I was like, wait a minute, what?
He said something wild like that. He said some people prefer jelly, but I prefer jam. He said something funny like that. I was like, what? Like, they need to show this to every kid before they get locked up. Like,
Yes. Every
That's
day.
the new
be
scared
real.
straight.
That's
That's the
scared
real
straight.
scared straight.
Hey man, scared straight used to be funny back in the day though, bro.
Oh, the
Yeah.
original one? Yes.
Yeah,
My man with the one ass.
Yeah, man. It's like, yeah, man.
I never forget when he took that man's shoes and threw it out the window and told him to walk home barefooted.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Your man said, hold
Oh,
my pocket. Your man told the dude to hold his pocket.
I owe you. Like the new Jones says, because the kids used to actually buck back. I think they knew they could get whooped. But back then, yeah, I think they really could whoop you back then.
Nah, back then it was a little more scary. Nowadays you can't do that now. You know, you got liability and stuff like that nowadays. You know, people sue nowadays for anything.
let's not forget about that one episode when your man threw the kid's shoe in the daggone jail cell. So the other inmates and all that was grabbing him while he was grabbing the shoe. He's like, oh. Your man was like, oh, you just gonna bend over right in front of me to grab your shoes? You just gonna bend over right in front of me like that? I was like, yo. Chill. I was like, chill.
I know people. I know people that got locked up. It's bad, but it's not that bad, bro. Like they gotta sell it a little bit more.
Yeah, they selling it. You know they
They
selling it.
sell it a little bit more.
Yeah, of course.
That's crazy.
Right. Yeah, man.
Yeah, that's all I got to say, man. I'm gonna see y'all Sunday. Good luck with y'all.
All right,
picks.
man. Good luck with y'all pick'ems.
Man.
I guess we did a super tie, but I'm just like, man.
Look, man. Look. Sunday,
I'm
8:10 my time, 11:10 y'all time.
Yeah, I was
Everybody
mad. I was
be
like, because I told Tay, I was like, man, we should have picked the Giants. I'm just telling him, I'm like, bro, pick the Giants. He's like, the Reds. I was like, all right, bro.
I ain't trust the Giants, bro. I couldn't trust the Giants.
Tampa Bay called me.
I ain't gonna lie, that Houston game broke my heart because they came back from like 24 down and everything. I'm like,
Yeah, man. I text Tay, I'm like, bro, we about to lose if Houston win. I'm like, if Houston win, we done, bro. Like, that's what I was like,
I was psyched. Like, hell nah. The other running back was running too, though. It wasn't even just Derrick Henry.
Nah, yeah, they was
McNichols. Yeah, McNichols had a game.
He got speed. They like the perfect. But the crazy thing is Derrick Henry don't even need him. But they got him.
Nah, that's a good man. You need a 1-2 duo, like a 1-2 punch, bro.
Yeah,
but Derrick Henry can do it all at the one. He can run you
man,
over.
You don't want to put too much wear and tear on Derrick Henry, man. You gotta like split some of the. You can't do that.
Yeah, that's true because he was hurt in college. He did hurt.
Yeah, running back by committee now, bro.
Yeah,
the old school way is like one running back to do everything. Yeah, those days are over, bro. Those days are over.
And let's not
forget, Cowboys could do it.
Because I'm about to say, let's not forget they had that. They kind of like learning from that DeMarco Murray fiasco too. Because it's like when he was getting like them 300, 400 carries a game. I mean a season and all that. So yeah,
that's another mistake Dallas made. We'll talk about it.
Yeah, you're right. If you think about it, they should have kept him at least.
Then it was a 2K back and he get signed. What time?
Yeah, bro. How you have a hell of a season like that and don't get re-signed, bro? Who?
Nah. How you got to have NFL history like 4?
Man, Jerry Jones say, "Oh, you'll be all right, man." In the offseason, somebody give you a good, nice contract.
Somebody give you
somebody else will pay you.
Happened like 4 times ever.
Yeah. Most of the time, I was like, man, y'all at least could have gave him an extension. At least they was like, nah, wait, nah.
He went to Philly and Chip Kelly ruined his life.
Yes.
Well, he didn't fit Chip Kelly's system, bro. He didn't fit it like a running back like that.
That stupid ass college shot. I always hated Chip Kelly. Look at Steve Spurrier part 2.
What did we say? Chip Kelly, the GM, got Chip Kelly, the coach, fired. That's what happened.
The thing I
Nah,
can say
Chip
about
Kelly, the
that,
man, got all of them fired. Chip Kelly's a piece of shit human being. Let me tell you something behind the scenes too. You know, he got rid of LaShawn McCoy and Deshaun Jackson because they were quote unquote too gangster for the team. They image.
really, that's the best they could come up with. That's the
We'll,
reason.
we'll talk about it more offline though, but that's part of the reason why too, because of their image and what they used to represent in their school days and all that.
Oh, okay. All right. We
But
ain't talk about it Sunday.
it's athletes. We was talking about games and all that. It's athletes out there that be banging.
Oh yeah, we know. Yeah, we definitely know
We
that.
know.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Oh yeah.
some used to play for the Eagles. Just saying.
Yeah. That's true. And some play for the Wizards too. So,
All right, man. All right, man. We're gonna end this.
for a reason, right?
Yeah, we're gonna end this. We're gonna end this shortly. So, all right, man. Any last words?
See y'all Sunday, man. It's always a pleasure.
All right. Shout out to Too Much. We'll be on a show Sunday, 11:15 Eastern Standard Time. We're gonna do our weekly pick'ems. We gotta finish this small rivalry on these pick'ems. Healthy competition.
Man, I be having heart attacks every week, man.
Man, I be looking at it. I be like, man, I want to throw my phone. So I'm like, man, I knew we should have picked them. You gotta listen next time.
No, that Houston game broke. But did the Tampa Bay game? I had to apologize to my co-host too, because I almost changed the pick live on the air because I'm like, Brady's mad too. I knew he was gonna kill him, but damn.
Hey, now when y'all was talking that, I was thinking about changing the pick too. I'm like, damn, he did talk junk about Brady.
And he lit they ass.
I was like, man, we might have to go with Tampa. I was like,
yeah, we'll save it for Sunday, but that dude Brady low key owns Aaron Rodgers, and we'll talk about that.
Nah, he do low key. I told everybody I don't know why y'all keep. I mean, clearly he never really beat Tom Brady. There's a lot of people Tom Brady always beat, but
exactly.
Yeah. All right, man. Deuces, man.
All right.
All right, man. All right. Thanks for listening. Thanks for watching. Make sure you follow us on Apple Podcasts. Make sure we on Spotify. Sports Talk Tay and Josh, all for the free. And we post Wednesday and Fridays. So Wednesday is our weekly audio podcast. Friday is the live stream. Each and every Friday, 8:15. Deuces.
Peace out, y'all.